Welcome, everybody. We're here for Game 3 of the 2020 Western Conference Final between Dallas and Las Vegas. Hudobin is starting for the Stars. Lehner is starting for the Golden Knights. Series tied at 1. Winner of this game takes a 2-1 lead in the series between the Stars and the Vegas Golden Knights. The Stars have the lean, mean green machine out there, Seguin, Radulov, and Ben. And Carrier, Nosek, and Reeves is out there for Vegas. We're underway in Game 3. Also, in the intermission, if I can, I'll be broadcasting the football game. This is the first day that the MLS, NBA, MLB, NHL, and NFL are out. And here comes Ben. We're both playing the same day. Schmidt tries to bank this one through. Dallas still in this drought in this conference final of not scoring a goal with an offensive player. Here's Schmidt. Bank pass off the side. Goes to the right wall. Heads on for Marchessault. Marchessault goes back to Alexiak. Marchessault off the boards. Still works in. Smith is there. Battled for Whitecloud. And tapped to the back. On for Marchessault. Spun on for Carlson. Carlson makes a hit on Dickinson. Smith. And tapped away by Heiskanen. Heiskanen will hurry to the bench. Whitecloud battled by Como. Marchessault to center. Tries to feed Smith. In behind him. It was a delayed offside. Stars get to center. Chip this one through. Dickinson chases Whitecloud, and then he's got to deal with Theodore. Theodore off that bank pass, trying to be stolen away by Dallas. They've got the possession. So did New York last night, but they lost 2-1 in the final 8 seconds. Lindell to fire to the icing line. That side will be cleared all the way down, and an icing call against the Stars. You watch this here, a battle by Jamie Benn and Ryan Reeves. And Ben just a colossal hit there and another hit by Como. The Stars are hitting, but the problem is the breakout pass since Game 2 has been really good for Vegas. 198 combined hits through 2 games for Las Vegas and Dallas, 102 for the Golden Knights. Gurianov tries to get that point shot that's blocked away by the stick of Stone, then through Tuck. Tuck away from Klingberg. Then back for Stevenson. Stevenson shoots to the side. Theodore's back at the point. Not able to get the puck. Then it fought its way through Stone. Shoot, save. Rebound. Vegas trying to get a clear attempt for it. And then the Stars found a way somehow with guts and glory to chip it to center. And then it will work all its way back through Theodore into his own zone. 2 minutes played in this first period. No score. Wasn't expected to be terribly high scoring. 3 goals by Vegas in Game 2. 1 goal by Dallas in Game 1. Holden will shoot this to center. And off the stick, Stastny tries to poke this one through, but deflected away by the Stars. Dallas had a scoreless first period in Game 2 and a scoreless third period in Game 2 as well. Scoreless is 2 and 3 in Game 1. Stars will work this one through. Cogliano still tries to rush, and he found a way to go through his stick and poke this to center. Whitecloud is out there. On the long, tries to feed Marchessault, and he does. Marchessault will backhand this through off the glass. Carlson works this one away as well. Marchessault trying to get back, and then Smith mirrors the play. Puck goes to center. Heiskanen fought his way through for Ben. Save! Nosek. Later, Stars still have a chance for it. The Vegas Golden Knights will try to poke this one through, and then Seguin brought it on. Seguin shoots to the far wall. Here comes Radulov. Stars trying to keep it in, and then it went off the glove, and back for Marchessault. It went off the glove of Smith. Then Carlson sends it to center, and a break chance here for Radulov. Tried to stick handle one through. Theodore trips Radulov. No penalty call. Puck still taken by Marchessault on the center, and speeding in is Theodore. Theodore, toe drag, tried to go around one, he couldn't. Backhand one to the board, and side played by Dickinson. Back across, Holden tried to tie him up, and it never was able to go through. Now the Stars will poke this one off the glass, and then it will find its way back where it can be taken by Como. Como backhands through. Dickinson's there as well. Dickinson chases. No check off of Dickinson. Como with the puck. Como shoots through traffic blocked. A stick is down on the ice. The Knight picked it up, and then the Stars will try to go through. Como shoots in, and Dallas can change. They decide not to, though. All five staying on the ice. And then on for Tuch. Tuch fights off Lindell. Klingberg to battle on Tuch. Tuch with his speed off of Gurianov. Point shot, save, Robin. First of the night for him. One shot on goal for Las Vegas. None. It was the second save, actually. 2 shots on goal for Las Vegas. None for Dallas. And taken away by Janmark. Janmark speeds in. Back into this one through Gurianov. Trying to race on Stone. Sticked away by Lehner. And kept it in a point shot. Oh, that one circled wide. Not able to go through. Stone, and it's gloved down by Jamie Alexiak. And then it will be taken away by Whitecloud off of Stevenson on the Stone. 15:05 left in the first period. And no score. Series tied at 1. A 1-0 win for the Stars in Game 1. A 3-0 win for the Knights in Game 2. Hintz trying on the check play there as it's battled through. And the Stars try to come across there. No defenseman has scored for Vegas in this series. No offensive player has scored for Dallas in this series. Trying to take it away from Pacioretty. It goes to the wall. And then Hintz lays on a hit. Back for Heiskanen, who lost the puck. Pacioretty dropped past Stastny. Stastny holds to Pacioretty, lost the puck as well. A turnover there, and spiking away from Waugh. Dallas does find its way to center. Alexiak with some speed and effort. Vegas brings it on. Max Pacioretty, former Montreal Canadian. Schmidt shoots, save, Robin. Rebound, that one trickled wide as well. Jamie Benn will bring it on the far boards. Benn fought it to Seguin. Seguin dumps in. First guy to the puck is Tyler Seguin, but fought off before he was able to go there by McNabb. Benn with a huge hit on the boards as well. Stars still looking for the pass, and they finally get it spinning away. On for Marchessault. Jamie Benn trying to pass this one in front, and a whack at it. And later stops play as Radulov does not like the extra push by Carlson. No score in this first period. 13:51 to go in Game 3. Okay, this is big. Stars have been really warming to the task. You really seen it here in this intermission, of course, and this time, of course, of the commercials. So, that's one of those things. The Stars have played well.
I'm legit trying to figure out how they got the toasted flavor in this.
I firmly believe they're using a blowtorch.
I was gonna say magic. Toasted s'more shake.
But we will see if Dallas can continue their momentum when this break comes back. I mean, Vegas has had the shots on goal have been in the Knights' possession and in the Knights' advantage. But Dallas has really, they've showed their prowess. They did not play well in Game 2. They played a good defensive game, but really didn't go there offensively. And you can see their offense is not deep. But this has been by far their best offensive game in the series so far, even though we haven't even played 10 minutes yet.
That doesn't even make any sense, Mr.
The shifts also have been a lot broader for Dallas, where they've stayed on the ice but still been able to establish momentum, where Vegas has not. They've had quick shot shifts. So this was actually, they tried to pass. It was picked off by Schmidt. Then it rolled to Lehner, and he had to make a save. Oh, and it was a deflection before by Joe Pavelski. He's trying to go through, but yeah, Dallas trying to put bodies in the net like Vegas does, and it's been helping to some point. Face off in the Dallas offensive zone. This is also needs to be noted that this is the first home game in the conference final week of a team that does not have quote-unquote home ice advantage, because it is Game 3 right now. And the whole thing is it's all on Edmonton every game of both series, but the last shift goes to the team that is home ice team. They get some advantages like where the benches are, and that was more of an issue in Edmonton than Toronto, as we saw in the Western Conference playoffs. As this puck was won off the faceoff by Vegas, spun it around for Schmidt. Dickinson tried to make a hit, and the Knights will be out for it. Smith with an excellent pass. Marchessault twists around. Marchessault turns, holds the blue line, trying to find Smith, and a good deflection off as pursuing was Pavelski, and the puck finds its way to center. Almost completely grabbing it was Whitecloud, Carlson, and chased by Lindell. Lindell pokes the puck through off the boards, found its way to center. Back to the Knights, sent off a stick, and then into the Golden Knight zone. 3 shots on goal for the Knights, 2 for Dallas. Almost intercepted completely, then Reeves lost an edge. Stars will shoot in. Lehner had his stick down to go grab it. He never did touch it, but the Star was off the red line, so no icing. Heiskanen past Holden. Heiskanen fights with Holden some more. We have not seen Alec Martinez in this game, although he has not been injured. And then behind Janmark trying to twist it. One in front. Pavelski falls down, and the Knights will go. Carrier lost it, but Whitecloud as well. Knights really defensive and nervous, but they booted on along for Carrier, who's hit by Heiskanen. Carrier still fighting with it. We'll wind this one down. Spun into the Star zone. There was Carrier. The Dallas Stars bring it on. Here's Kiviranta with a shot deflected off a Vegas stick, but kept in play. Perry is out there with Hintz. Hintz hit off the puck, but then Martinez will go get it. Shots tied at 3, and 12 minutes left in the first period. Stone brings it to center. On for Marchessault, and then Stevenson. And then right off is Theodore. Theodore holds, shoots through traffic, blocked. Off the stick, and then taken by Como. Como, and then the Stars will shoot in. Radulov out there. Theodore behind the net. Shoots that one off the corner glass. Vegas to try to get it out. Tuck. And then finally some space. Knights shoot in. Tuck racing. But Klingberg wins the race. And the Stars were able to come out with the puck. S.I. Lindell found its way in front. And Ben tries to go get a steal. Ben in front. Save later. And the net is still on its mooring somehow as Ben crashed the crease. Stars are playing much more aggressive. Sagan to go grab it back to Ben, who lost his edge. And then Como with it. Como with the chance. Holds on, waits. And he comes back because Schmidt played excellent defense. Como turns this one to Klingberg in behind the net. He's got the only Stars goal in the series. Thrown on for Janmark. Janmark holds it. Back for Dickinson. We're still tied with shots on goal. Vegas will break out. Stastny leaps a hurdled Star. Here comes Waugh into the offensive zone. Stars break it out. Here comes Alexiak. He slaps it in. Taken by Lehner. Lehner in behind. To stick handle it through, and then Pavelski on the puck. One in away. Here comes Janmark. Pass in front. Gurianov. Not enough stick. Back thrown there for Pavelski, who's out there with Gurianov and Dickinson. Vegas breaks into the zone. One around by Haley, a rookie. 3 rookies out there for the Stars. Kiviranta, Haley, and Gurianov. Haley, an American-born rookie. Kiviranta, a Finnish-born rookie, the hero of Game 7 against Colorado. And the Avalanche beating them in Game 7 in overtime as Perry tries to bring this one out. And then the Russian Denis Gurianov. Puck is thrown all the way down, and the second icing of the game is against Dallas again. So this is the play by Como where he makes a move, but Como never was able to shoot because as he thought he had almost a breakaway, Schmidt played some really excellent defense. And the Stars have had more of the chances, but Lehner has stuck through. We'll see how that goes because, once again, it looks like it may be a scoreless first period, but Dallas has been much better than they were in the first period last game. 5 offensive turnovers for Vegas. Theodore shoots, save! A windmill one with the glove by Hudobin. 9:37 left in the first period. Hudobin another save, a really good one. No score in the Western Conference Final. Hey, Tommy. Glad to see you're on this stream. Hopefully, get some more people on it as well. Your feed of the game is a little behind mine. Okay, so you'll find out what happens before you see it, which sometimes can be fun, sometimes can't. That is kind of cool, though. I will warn you, Tommy. I will tell you, Tommy, that also tell me if you want to join my Discord, because I actually created a Discord. That's just a little side note. Second thing is, on commentary, why am I watching it on NBCSN? Because I have nowhere else to watch it. Are you watching NHL Network? Are you? Oh, yeah, I am. Second thing is, in intermission, I will probably do some broadcasting of the NFL, Texans Chiefs game. In intermission, though, not during this game. If this game ends before the NFL game starts, I will do the rest of that game at the end as well. As well as doing it in the intermission. We've got around 9:37 left in this first period between Dallas and Vegas. Winner takes a 2-1 lead in the series.
If you're behind on your mortgage payments, being threatened with foreclosure, have been denied a loan modification, or been the victim of a predatory loan, it's critical that you call Homeowners Relief Line now. New laws are in effect that may save your home.
So we're back in Edmonton. Rick Bowness and Peter DeBoer looking on. 9:37 left. There have been no penalties in this game so far. Face off here. Seguin working with Stevenson. Stevenson moves out. Tuck will take it. Tuck's brother will be in the draft this year, eligible, as that shot is blocked and out of play. It went off the stick of Alec Martinez, a guy who knows the Stanley Cup playoffs. I don't think they are doing the bubble format, Tommy, but I hope the NFL continues. I love the National Football League. It goes in around the side by Lindell, a good play by him. Dallas trying to poke this one center. And the puck will be called offside. So Dallas looks on as well. I'll let you know, too, in another game going on in another league. I know all the leagues are playing today. It's the first time it's happened in the history of the world, history of sports. But right now, Los Angeles Lakers are beating Houston 57-41 in game 4. Los Angeles trying to go up 3-1 in their series. So Stars will take this one around. Joseph Dilger RTI, who am I? I'm a YouTube streamer that talks about hockey and other games. Penalty coming up against Las Vegas. Dallas has pulled the extra man. On back from Como. Obviously, you want safety. Here's Pavelski. We'll spin this one through into the offensive zone. Back across. Almost went in his own net, which would have been a backbreaker for Dallas. Still the extra attackers for the Stars because they'll be getting onto a power play. They'll try to pass the one in front. And then Reeves will touch the centering pass to a driving Benn with 8:27 left. The puck drops here. My name is Peter Fife. I do YouTube streams and content on usually hockey and sometimes other sports like the NFL and the NBA. If you ask again, I know you're trolling, and I might delete the comment. I don't think I will, but 2-minute power play. Max Pacioretty goes for roughing with 8:27 left. Yeah, it probably is, man. That's okay, though. I don't really mind them. Benn off the face-off. Seguin as well. Back on along for Radulov. To the side and then off of a stick. and patch it, and then it went out of play. So they call. Okay, man. If you're not a troll, that's fine. That's good. Appreciate that. Tommy's not trying to like be invasive or mean. We're all good in this stream. We're all I don't want to say friends. That makes me sound like a 2-year-old. But we're I'll try to get along. Not cause problems on YouTube. That's the last thing we need. But we just got a little suspicious. But no, I trust you, man. I really appreciate anybody who can come onto the stream. And what gets me going is people on this stream, and of course, subscribe, like the button, put on the bell if you want as well. I'd love that. Stars working on that power play, trying to go to the point. He worked on along to Klingberg. Klingberg holds, waits, toes it, won't go, and picked off by Smith. Can't clear though because the Stars keep it in. Shot one off the boards, and Smith finally is able to take it out with 1:10 left in the man advantage. Hudobin shoots this one off the glass, taken by Sagan, slapped in along off of Lehner. Martinez shoots this one through, trying to bank to Stone. Stone will get it, tried to clear it out. He can't. Heiskanen, sharp shot, little high. Sagan gets it on a long close where Radulov was. Now for Heiskanen. Heiskanen off a stick, tipped along. Sagan back, trying to fight one off of his stick. I'm streaming the Dallas Stars Las Vegas Golden Knights game. There's no feed, as you can see on the stream. No game feed because I don't want to get flagged by YouTube and the NHL. That's happened before, and it's not fun. Again, I'll be doing the NFL game once this gets to intermission. When we've got 6:50 left, Hintz rushes with the puck, and he's offside. 25 seconds left on the power play, 6:52 in the first period. You watch that fight with Heiskanen, Stone, and then Dallas has had chances, but no shots on goal, and it's just been a ferocious Golden Knight power play. Noshek and Reeves and Carrier are back on the bench. Face-off is won by Vegas, taken by McNabb, and cleared. On to Hudobin, pushed it with his glove. 10 seconds left in the power play. Heiskanen off, Faksa spun that to the board. Stars with the forecheck, trying to get back. Carrier will clear this puck all the way down, and Vegas kills the penalty. Out of the box is Pacioretty. In behind the Dallas net, getting away is Heiskanen. Heiskanen fakes a pass, finds Dickinson. Dickinson is caught and holds to the point. Waits for him. Heiskanen lost an edge, and then they'll get to Pacioretty, who will make a good pass there for Theodore. Holds, shoots, blocked off his stick. It was not a great shot, and then it gets banked to center where it can be taken back by Theodore. This is my dorm, yes. In Machuga Heights and Montclair State University. Here comes Pacioretty, working on, taking there, centering pass too far. And then a shot that went wide off a stick and out of play. 5:48 left in the first period. No score between Dallas and Vegas. Wait. Yes, I am by myself.
Special gift flow challenges the hat models to show off the ease of comparing rates with Progressive's Home Quote Explorer.
So, commercial right now. We'll be back soon. And we will see what happens at that point when I get back and see who, if anyone, can get a goal in this first period, or it will go, obviously. If there are any scored. Tomorrow, guys, if you want to watch, I'm going to be at home. I won't be at my dorm, but I should be able to do, if not the whole game, a good amount of Game 3 in the Eastern Conference Final between the Islanders and the Lightning. I live in Jefferson Township, New Jersey, which is it's a North Jersey town.
Our members shop a little differently, so we reward every purchase. Let's see what Kate said. For you, for all of us. That's for you. Navy Federal Credit Union. Our members are the.
So now we're back in Edmonton. They're going to look at their player that they want to look at. It's Lehner, who has had 4 consecutive playoff shutouts, and the most ever to do it was Clint Benedict with the Canadiens. Behind Lehner now are Peter Mrazek, Martin Turco, and Turk Broda. But Lehner is the guy that right now is behind the all-time leader. He'll need one more to tie the record, and then another, which would be in Game 4, to set the record. Back in behind, Dickinson. Off of his side for Marchessault. Slapped back in. They lost Game 1, 1-0, but it counts as Lehner still has his streak because Lehner did not play Game 1. It was Marc-Andre Fleury who started the series. I will tell you, if Vegas wins this series quickly, Fleury will not start, probably not play much at all, the series against the winner of the East. Here's a jam play there on Khudobin, and it's stacked there. Khudobin played a good amount of Game 2, but Ottinger played some in Game 2. His first NHL game, had a few saves. Martinez will go back in his own end and backhand this one off the boards. Thank you, man, for saying I'm cool. Rattle off. Boggs by Stevenson. Lindell. Klingberg. Thrown back to the side. Sagan tries to spy. Schmidt on the center will throw this one all the way to Khudobin, who will reach down with the glove and sweep and hold. With 4:37 left in the opening period, no score. Stevenson's line is out there for Vegas still. Former Washington Capital. Guy who's won a Stanley Cup. Facing him on the other side for Dallas was going to be the captain, Jamie Benn. He's never been to the conference final before. And he'll sweep this puck to the side. We're going to be taken by Marchessault, who shoots that one in. Tuck with it to the line, held there, deflected, rebound, spiked to the boards, and then Ben will shoot this one across. Sagan, and lost off of his puck. Here comes Jamie Alexiak. Rips this one right behind, close to where Lehner was, to the point where Lehner will sweep it, but the Stars are out for it. Alexiak shot, one block. Actually, another shot. That one off of someone. It might have hit Lehner, and now a 3-on-2 for Vegas. Stevenson, back across. Tuck, Stevenson, too far. Stevenson shoots that one wide, and Tuck sends a Star down, and Tuck is trying to go. He sent Sagan down. Tuck throwing mitts. I'm back. Am I watching on the TV? Yes, I am. But again, I can't show you the feed because of NHL YouTube rights. But I believe Tuck might go to the penalty box here because of what happens. When this puck goes through, Stars keep it in, and Ben hits McNabb as they go down the ice. And when Stevenson goes through, here's the puck will off the stanchion. Then Tuck just slams Sagan, and Ben, it was Ben going with Tuck. Jamie wanted a piece of Alexander Tuck, and nothing going there. Tuck just goes to the bench, though. He won't be penalized. 3:55 left in the first period. No score. 10 shots on goal for Vegas, 4 for Dallas. Off of Gurianov, can't win the faceoff cleanly. White Cloud will shoot this puck through. Then it finds its way on for Janmark, who's hemmed in his own zone. The rookie White Cloud out there. Only rookie playing in these playoffs for Vegas. 3 for Dallas, which we mentioned earlier. Here's Waugh. Lost it to center. Stars trying to find a break, and then something there. Dennis Gurianov, one of the 3 rookies out there for the Stars. That one chopped down all the way back. Waugh tries to chase. Then held to the back. On for Alexiak. Jamie Alexiak turns into the zone. Alexiak held. They held his big body before he was able to do anything with it. Holden spiked back, and then Stars still trying to keep it in. Backhanded on for Janmark. Janmark, Bury. No Star was back there. Everybody changed. So now Reeves will pitch this one through to center. and taken back by Rope Hintz. On for Heiskanen. Heiskanen pursued by Tomasz Nosek. He scored a goal in game 2. A pitch there from Perry to Kiviranta. Heiskanen into the pass in the slot too far. There's a shot from the point, deflected out of play with 2:36 left, and it went off the stick of Corey Perry. You're watching on your TV. Oh, okay, cool. So here's some of the plays that, Dallas has been a lot more physical with that hit on Stevenson, hit on Stastny, hit on Reeves, Ben as well. Now the face-off is one. Stars trying to keep it in. A pin on the Vegas zone, and Vegas bench. And Golden Knights could not get the puck out. That was Reeves to try to go do it. Martinez out there. Theodore is hit. Stars still with more checks. Goes on for Lindell, who evades a hit. Gets a little bit of a bump by Smith, but not a true check. Here's Perry. Jostled off the puck. And then Lindell to go get it. On from Perry. Glove down by Kiviranta. Tries to go to Hintz. Hintz fights off of Theodore. Hintz to try to get the puck. Had it, but he goes to the bench where all of his teammates were on a change, so Vegas can regroup. 1:50 to go in the first period. We're knotted at zeros. Dickinson fell off, trying to find Faksa, and too far. Golden Knights close to center. Dallas has been much more active with their sticks. Alexiak off of a side. Threw on across to Dickinson. Good. Dickinson, I'm glad that you hear me. Dickinson on along for Faksa. Dickinson works in. Less than 90 seconds left in the period. Still spun around. Stars at center, and Marchessault, when Tuck went down, they call a trip against the Dallas Stars. So unless a penalty by Vegas, or a power play goal for the Golden Knights, the Stars will have to kill into the second period. Vegas is going to get a power play. Why don't you show up the game and commentate? I can't, man. I can't. I don't know if you had heard what I said. I can't show the game because I'm not allowed to have game feed on because YouTube will penalize me. They'll not let me live stream. So it's not no game feed. You can see on the title it says no game feed. That thrown by Lindell because they'll penalize me. They won't let me because it's copyright or something. It happened. Yes, YouTube will penalize me. That they won't let me stream for 90 days. Off of a stick of Janmark, Stars clear to center and all the way down to Robin Lehner. They will penalize me and not let me live stream for about a few months, which would be horrible. I could make videos but not be able to live stream. And then Carlson off the side. It's happened to me before, too. I'm not just reading off of, like, YouTube's, their conditions. It's happened to me before, so I don't want it to happen again. How would I know? They would say your stream is penalized. You can't do this until 90 days. The copyright thing. Stars trying to go shorthanded. Theodore off the side. God save Hudobin. Stars tried in a shorthanded breakaway that had a real chance for 1-0. And when they pinched, Theodore got the puck right back and decided to shoot for a brain lapse on Dallas. But Hudobin bailed out the Stars as two guys went down at center ice. Not even center. It was deep into the Golden Knight end. 19.9 seconds left as that was an 83-mile-per-hour shot from the screen by Theodore. 1:02 left in the power play. Face-off won by the Stars. Heiskanen rips this one all the way down and in behind Lehner. Marchessault to go get it, then Schmidt. We'll see if Vegas goes for a chance. Marchessault then back, and then Heiskanen tips it on the center. Stastny has a chance, but he'll just dump in all the way to Hudobin, makes a save, and pushes the puck to the outside of his net. So the first period is over. No score between the Golden Knights and the Dallas Stars here in the first period. All right. So I will now go all the way to NBC and put on the NFL game, and I'll broadcast the NFL game the best I can. Also, my second favorite team is the Texans. So that'll be interesting to do as well. And they were on a commercial, and they're going right back to Kansas City between the Chiefs and the Texans. I have no idea if there are fans at this game, but we'll see. There are people, but they're all in the press box. I have to move my hat so I can see. It looks like there actually are people in the stands, from what I see. Watson to take the snap. Hands it off. On for Johnson, and Johnson took 8 yards for the Houston Texans, so it'll be 2nd and 2 for Houston. Out there defensively, Chris Jones, Tanner Kapashian, Derek Nottie, and Frank Clark. Jones had a huge he got a reward with a lot of money there, and now Watson, 2nd and 3 is what they're calling it. Hold on, guys. Watson signals. Deshaun Watson trying to go to his left, then back to his right, points out some signals. Does not take the snap. Now he will. Clean, steps in the pockets. Got it over to Fells. And Fells, a first down over the middle. The Houston Texans close to midfield. So for the Texans, they were able to march down and get a big first down, just trying to crunch the clock away from Kansas City, and it is working. And Johnson goes right up the middle, and it's 2nd and short. Good handoff for him. And the Texans go right to midfield with that play. Just a handoff to Johnson. He makes a juke. He comes out through, passes Kapashian, a few other defenders, and right at midfield, the Houston Texans are able to just get up that quickly. 2nd and 1 for Houston at midfield. Fakes the handoff. Watson, a dump pass on for Johnson again. He makes a move, makes another move, and gets to about the 46-yard line of Kansas City. So Houston just marching the ball and crunching the clock against Kansas City. The Chiefs are a team that can score well and score at will. So the more the defense stays on the field, the better it will be for Kansas City. 7:53 left in this quarter. Watson signals again. Deshaun Watson in the shotgun. Back to the left. He's got Fells on his right, Fuller on his left, no Hopkins because he was traded earlier to Arizona. And they set out a blitz. He's got Fuller for about a 4-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 6 for the Houston Texans as Tyrann Mathieu, who was an Arizona Cardinal for some time, I believe he won a Super Bowl last year with Kansas City, makes the tackle on Fuller. 2nd and 4. Watson in the shotgun. He's got Johnson in the backfield, 2 receivers on his right, tight end in the slot. Hands it off to Johnson. Johnson moves a little bit and then gets wrapped up after a 1-yard gain. And for the first time in this drive, it's 3rd down for Houston. They're not in terrific field goal range. About 15 yards, they could bring in Kayame Fairbairn, the Hawaiian-born kicker, who does have a strong leg. Tim Kelly looks on, Texans offensive coordinator and quarterback coach. Watson in the shotgun. Also, it's maybe a little homer because I am a Texan fan. Signaling to his head brings out Johnson in the shotgun again. This looks like an absolute pass, and it is. He drops back, pumps it, drives it over, and he's got his man. Cooks is the guy, former Oregon State receiver, who gets the pass. He pumped it once, pumped it twice, and found Cooks in the slot, and now off the side of the sideline for Cooks to just bring out a hook route. It looks definitely kind of jumped over that the Texans are in clear field goal range. So about, I'd say, a 15-yard pass. At around the 36-yard line, he's flushed, passes right back to the running back, able to move through on the left side, holds, and as that was Cooks, who he threw the screen pass to, Cooks was able to go low to the first down marker, and it'll be second down, and a Chief is writhing in pain. One of the defensive linemen for the Kansas City Chiefs. Now we're back at commercial. So I'll get you some information on the NBA score right now as I do some of the NFL game until the NHL game comes back to the second period. It's 2:53 Los Angeles with 6:14 left in the third quarter.
This is our chance to put the darkness of the past 4 years behind us, to end the anger, the insults, the division, the violence, and start fresh in America. We can stop focusing on a president who thinks it's all about him and start focusing on what's best for us. We need to get control over the virus. Donald Trump failed. Joe Biden will get it done. We need to help working families. Joe Biden's plan rewards work and makes the wealthy and corporations pay their fair share. We need to take the next step in healthcare. Joe Biden will lower premiums and reduce drug costs while still protecting those with
So now
conditions. We need to take on climate change.
we shall see
Social Security, and Medicare.
what happens in the NFL game, the football game, and
Brings out the worst in America. Is it the time we have President
that as well.
the best? I'm Joe Biden, and I approve this message. All we do is hand you the bag. Simple. Done. Get that, you change. Now you just figure it out. You just gonna find it when you keep on pushing.
We'll also tell you how many minutes are between in the NHL game, too. It's about 10 minutes left in intermission. We will see there. Hey, Tom Navarro. What's up, man? I have friends over here, and it's great to see you here. We are doing right now, I'm broadcasting the Chiefs-Texans game. I have no idea how they're allowing fans. They're actual fans in the arena. That's unbelievable. But I will be doing the NFL game, until the second period comes back on Dallas. So everybody, stay for the stream, stay for the NHL game and the NFL game, and I'll have great commentary, some updates. Handing it off. Watson, taking it to Johnson. Johnson works to the 10. Johnson, touchdown, Texans! And it's 6-0 Houston. No, Tommy, it wasn't a troll. Carter thought it was. Like this kid named Joseph. So a handoff to Johnson. Johnson makes the move, great speed, and the first choice of the 2020-2021 NFL season goes to Johnson, run back to a couple of Chiefs. And the Texans have a 6-0 lead with the extra point pending. And here it comes. Snap good, hold good, Fairbairn. Oh, that's right through the upright. 7-0. David Johnson, yep, David Johnson, the former Cardinal, gets it in. And a touchdown for Houston. It's 7-0. and they're going right back to the break too. So literally, it's funny. They had a bit of a commercial break, and then you just saw David Johnson run up the middle. I've got a good TV. I don't know. I just have a really good TV. David Johnson just run through the defense, and it was a good run back and a kick. So that was it.
I'm Travis Scott. This is what McDonald's. Follow me. Here's my quarter pounder. Lettuce, pickles, onions, ketchup, mustard, and bacon. Here's my fries.
It is 76-59 Los Angeles with 4:12 left in the third quarter in Game 4 between the Lakers and the Rockets. That's the only NBA game today. I believe there's a few MLS games as well and a bunch of baseball games. This is the first time it's ever happened, as well as NFL and NHL. And I will look at the NHL right now to see how many minutes are left in the intermission before we get back to that game. Again, if the NHL game ends before the NFL game, I will definitely have the rest of the NFL game, just the NFL game commentary done as well. There's a 6:34 left in the intermission in the NHL, but if the NHL and the NFL are on, the National Hockey League is going to take precedence. Game 3, Stars and Knights in the Western Conference Final. Roku TV is always behind. Yeah, this is. Let me look at it. I don't even know what type of TV this is. Samsung TV.
Hey, Chris, we have a great show tonight. Miley Cyrus is on.
Why is it always Al and Chris? Why can't that be Chris and Al?
Chris and Al and Chris.
Either way, tune into an all-new Tonight Show starring me, Miley Cyrus.
Whichever way Miley wants to sing it, right? Whatever she wants. Yeah, whatever. That's Jimmy, and we'll be on after.
So Fairbairn will kick it off, and the Chiefs were calling for a touchback anyway, but it goes right out of the end zone. So they'll take it up to 25. Look at David Johnson's stats, right, for the Arizona Cardinals. And also now for the Arizona Cardinals, he had played 16 games 2016, 2,118 scrimmage yards and 20 touchdowns. The scrimmage yards went up the last few years, but the touchdowns went down. Although we'll say that he did all this in one season. So he's kind of regressed. Here's Mahomes. He'll take his first snap, go to Hill. Hill eventually pushed out after he fought for about 2 yards. So it looks like it'll be 2nd and 7. 2nd and 3, 7 yards. 2nd and 3 for the Kansas City Chiefs, defending champions. Just so you guys also know, so I let it out there for any football fans, I have the 49ers beating the Texans in the Super Bowl. Beating the Chiefs in the Super Bowl. I don't have the Texans doing very good, and I'm not a Texan hater anyway. They're one of the teams I like. Mahomes pushed this one right back for Sherman, and Sherman barely gets a yard, not even. So it'll be 3rd down for Kansas City. The Texans' defense has really got better. All right, Tom. That's really unfortunate. I hope your former classmate gets better and finds a way, because that's really horrible. But seriously, right for him. Hope he gets better. 3rd and 2 for the Chiefs. We'll see what play call they go with. Hill is in motion. Mahomes gives it on for Sherman. Sherman is stopped. It looks like Sherman didn't make it. I don't think he did. Sherman was reaching towards the first down marker, but he was pushed back just as his shoulder was close. Okay, I hope he's good, obviously. It looks like it'll be 4th down. Did the Chiefs go for it here if it is 4th down? They are deep in their own territory in week 1. But as all the Chiefs were pointing, it was a 1st down. It was a 4th and inches. Now, do you punt or They are going for it on 4th and inches on their own 35. Mahomes passed it over for the fullback, and he clearly gets the first down. That was a huge, risky play because the Texans would have been immediately in the red zone if they would have stopped it. But a fullback rush is what makes it a first down for the Chiefs. And that might be the end of my football commentary until the end of the second period because it looks like this game is back. I will take a look at that. Mahomes under center now, signaling at a 1st and 10. 2:25 left in the intermission. Mahomes pumps it down, throws it over the middle to Kelsey. Kelsey makes a move. Kelsey across center. Kelsey to the 52-yard line, 48-yard line of the Texans. Short little slant pass. Travis Kelsey takes yard, and it's a first down. I cannot believe that you can go to a football game in this. There are fans here with masks, but there are fans here. I want to go to a Giants game now, but it's risky. But we'll see as Mahomes throws this in, almost picked off on for Watkins. Watkins makes a move close to the first down marker. It looks like it'll be 2nd and 9. 90 seconds left in the first quarter. Mahomes will take his time.
Tremendous player. We saw have a breakout game at the Super Bowl as well, and he went off first game of the season a year ago, 3 touchdowns in that one. He really not much after that.
Mahomes in the shotgun. He's got 3 receivers to his right, 1 in the slot. Mahomes in the shotgun. He gives it along, but the running back has some room, moves on across to the 21-yard line of Houston. Now there are 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Chiefs are just rolling the ball right downhill, right into the red zone. We'll see if they go for the touchdown here to tie it in the first quarter or if they kind of just, let's see what we get, and then we'll score the second. The Chiefs have been, as that was Edwards-Helaire who made the run, the Chiefs have been really just getting on Houston with that play. 1st and 10. Mahomes right over the middle. Watkins at a first down to the 9-yard line. 1st and goal from the 9 for Kansas City. It looks like this quarter will end, and I'll go right to the hockey game. And yep, they're just going to let the clock bleed down. 1st and goal from the 9 at the beginning of the second quarter. And we're ready for some hockey. Game 2 is going to start. Game 3 is going to start second period right now. I know it's starting. I'm going right to it on my television. There's a problem right now with it. Hold on. Just a little glitch on my computer, on my TV. We're back, and now the second period, Dallas or Vegas. I think Dallas is going to end up winning this game. Also, anybody wants to listen to football, we'll get the football game at the end of this game if the football game is still playing, and also at the end of this period. Here's Gurianov in behind. Gurianov in back as well. Waits, holds it on through. And then it gets delayed to center. On back. And it will curl for Vegas to go get it as well. Then it's tipped by Marchessault. Chipped on the Boards in front, and a save made by Hudobin, able to just put his glove down and stop it. Vegas is really getting on their shots on goal here, leading Dallas 13-4. You watch McNabb, and he makes the pass, and Golden Knights just go. They just move in, have the chances, shoot at the net, but it has not been a goal for them yet. Stars try to move it around off of the stick of Ben and through the center into the Golden Knights zone. On for Alec Martinez. Martinez, and it's picked off. Sagan sends a star. Here comes Ben, shooting, a save made by Robin Lehner. Ben had Radulov to his right, but Ben decided, Jamie did, to shoot this puck. And he shot it very well, but reaching out of the air was Robin Lehner, who has been perfect. Maybe, though, the pass there, I think Lehner might not have had a chance if he went pass to the net, tip by Alexander Radulov. Jamie Benn's out there at the center of the lean, mean green machine. And Alexiak defensively with Heiskanen. Ben still will take the draw. Out against Carlson. Onto the point. Heiskanen steps in with it. In behind, trying to center one, and then getting back is Alexiak, and then here comes Marchessault. And Marchessault tipped off the puck by Heiskanen. Alexiak back in front. Radulov tries to go get it. When he rushed, it was too far. That puck went off the glass, and it was never able to get cleanly on goal. Here comes Carlson, trying to pass that one off for Marchessault. Marchessault off the backhand in front, and the Stars will go. 17:33 left in the second period, and a deflection, and it goes to Hudobin, almost picked off though. And now here comes the chance for Gurianov. Rebound save! Oh, that was Kiviranta, not Gurianov. He had a chance. I didn't even know. Hintz was there. Kiviranta was there. And Lehner stops his puck. I was completely behind on my broadcasting. I looked down. I apologize. What a shot. And then a rebound underneath as it was Kiviranta, and crashing was Hintz. I believe Gurianov was there in behind as well. Just the Stars are saying, we don't want to lose this game. And they're doing whatever it takes, and it's a lot. That adds us 2 shots on goal, too. Now the Stars only trail by 7 in the shots department. Still no score, however. Stevenson, right with Hintz, and then won by the Stars. Kiviranta. To a chance by Klingberg. Shot off the boards. Vegas trying to break out, and Theodore did find a chance to do so. Here's Hintz on the hit, and then the puck finds its way through. Klingberg faced off the check there by Tuck. And then Kiviranta trying to chase the puck out as well. They're still on the ice. Perry on a long. Stars break through. Tuck shoots this one across. Here's Stevenson as Hudobin made a play. And Perry breaks. Here comes Lindell. Shooting save Lehner. Lindell on back. Perry tries to back up, and here comes Martinez. Martinez thrown in the back. Pacioretty tries to go with it. Now the Stars will break out. Here comes Radek Faksa. Backhander in front. That was too far. Pacioretty will go with it. Max Pacioretty banks it on for Theodore. Theodore to Pacioretty, but chased down for Dickinson. And Dickinson in behind the net. Dickinson to Como. Como shoots it in. Off a deflection, and then it bounces to Lehner, who will stop play. 16:06 left in the second period. That was a close opportunity for the Stars to score. Corey Perry is showing a lot of speed and a lot of skill still for a guy his age. Lindell gets some tips by the assistant coach of the Dallas Stars. Jim Nill must be really proud of this franchise that he was able to build through and regroup. Como will take the face off with Nosek. Como off a skate. Then Faksa. And this puck through the center, no check. Tries to race it down, takes a hit. Then back for Como. Como passed that one in front. Dickinson was there as well. Stars trying to keep it in the point, and now the Vegas Gold Knights will steal this one through. Carrier, Shakara was able to take it away from Carrier. A hit off of Dickinson. Pavelski with the puck. Stolen away from where he was. Vegas still in the offensive zone. The shot one save. Hudobin. Stars will get to center. And here comes Janmark. Janmark moving through a few. Held it from the circle. Pass in front. Janmark. Too far. Janmark tries to go to the circle again. Tipped on back from Heiskanen. Heiskanen back. On from Gurianov's stick, and then Pavelski. Here's a chance for Marchessault. Hit on the boards, tries to find a pass. Slot one to the corner. Carlson. Rimmed off of by Alexiak, and Alexiak thrown it to center. Taken by Heiskanen. Heiskanen drops it off. Gurianov shot to the net. Save Lehner. Rebound stacked behind the net. And then Lehner is able to find the puck and seal it underneath his skate. 14:47 left in the second period. Still tied at goose eggs. As Gurianov makes the first shot, and then the puck finds its way to the front of Robin Lehner. And then just circle plays, continue to try to put in shooting lanes. And so the Stars bring out the lean green machine. Here's Klingberg. Shooting one deflected wide. Sagan tries to go back off of it, and a stanchion play as Tuck chases. Here comes Klingberg off. Tuck was so fast that there was no icing called, even though he was deep in his zone when he shot it. Klingberg has Lindell. To S.R. Lindell. Lindell then picked off by Pacioretty. Waits for Stevenson. Stevenson to Stone. Stone holds. Shooting high and wide off the glove of Hudobin, who holds on. And it's just a bad play by Stone. Tries to backhand it through. Bad play by Lindell. He just backhanded through. Stone took it, and that just deflects off of the glove. And Stone has a really good shot. He was at, and that actually hit the glove and then hit the crossbar, top right side, and went out. A 72-mile-per-hour shot by Stone. He was really good with his shots, especially in Game 1 and Game 2 against the Vancouver Canucks. This shot is backhanded through there by Pacioretty, in by Stastny, and then taken Como. Alexiak fights off of Waugh. Alexiak uses his stick, backhanded it through. Como tries to chase, can't get the puck. Fought in there for Waugh. Now Stastny. Stastny thrown in, and Schmidt keeps it through. Schmidt, a shot for a deflection wired there. In and behind, Dickinson tried to glove it down and take it away. Alexiak. The Stars have now gone within 3 shots on goal between tying it with Las Vegas. Dallas brings it on across. Foxa backhands into the Vegas zone. Lehner goes to Theodore. Theodore. And in behind from Schmidt. And almost turned over. Shot save on Lehner. Whoa, and a play by Lindell. And that was actually Radek Foxa who shot puck on Lehner, was able to make the save. Went off the stick. Lindell had a good shot, but we're scoreless still in the second period. Well, they were at commercial right now. Actually, showing Mark Stone, but in a few minutes, he should be back in the second period for Game 3. The two Tommies who are in, if you're still on the stream, if you're who are in my school, how's classes going, guys? And for those who are not, how's everybody's day going, guys? Like, what's happening? And just broadcast, I can talk, man.
More like a meat eater. I work in the car. Nobody can see that. Oh my god.
I bet you're so slow. I'm almost done.
No, you have a giant mouth.
So I'm still here waiting for this Waiting for this game, of course, to resume. About 13:25 left in this period.
Don't go out. Go all out. The Highlander. Toyota. Let's go fix that.
So we're back,
Playoff updates. Just tell
and the Reeves line is out there.
NHL score.
Reeves, Carrier, Noshek. There's a video stream on the far board of Marc-Andre Fleury and Max Pacioretty's children, and Marc-Andre Fleury is sitting out right now as a backup on the bench, but for Max Pacioretty, he's had a decent game. He's been in the penalty box a lot in these last two series, though, which has been something to say. And a star went down. And then Noshek will get it on along the center. Try to find Reeves. Too far for him. Never was looking. Back the Knights rifle it into the Dallas zone. Haley will get it. Back for Perry. On across for Gurianov. And the kids in the pest are out there as an offside. Gurianov, Kiviranta, and Perry. But but Noshek is headed to the locker room now, and he got just slammed by Shakara and bumped into the boards. And also, when I say the pest for Perry, I mean that. I'm a big Corey Perry fan. I mean that in the most positive way. I've not been able to do a broadcast for Montclair State's hockey team because there's something with the radio broadcast pipeline, something wire or something won't be able to broadcast in the stadium. I hope they get it fixed soon, though. I want to, and I broadcast every single game. You know that's my dream to be a play-by-play broadcaster. Hopefully I'll be broadcasting some other professional sports, actually. There's a thing in Montclair State might be broadcasting like professional European soccer games. They have a contract with some club. Hopefully I'll be able to do that. But Montclair State hockey, I'm not sure. But I'll definitely be able to do some other leagues too when they come back in the spring. Puck closes to center. Como went after it. Dickinson gloved it down. Throw it on for McNabb. As the puck will find its way on for Tuck and then spun to center. 12 minutes left in the second period. All three stars to the puck. Vegas will change. Pavelski to look and go get it. Now lanced on from Tuck. On back where Stevenson was. Shot off the skate. Klingberg backed it on through. On for McNabb. Slap shot from the point. Blocked. As Matthias Janmark was able to go down. Tuck tried to backhand this one through. Sent to the point. Stevenson shoots for a stick. Rebound went to the boards as well. And now Stone back there. 30 seconds in the zone for Vegas, and then that will end as it went to center. But Las Vegas is back through. Stevenson tries to send one. Finds Stone. Shoots off the circle. Glove save, Hudobin. As the Vegas is trying to shoot there, and Janmark went down. Schmidt shot off a block, but I will tell you, he was an impact in Game 7 against the Canucks, and he's been really impactful in this series, as well as scoring a goal, a beautiful goal, in Game 2 2 nights ago. So the absence of Tomas Nosek, also having some nostalgia of scoring the Stanley Cup Game 1, the only Stanley Cup game that Vegas won in their history. He scored the game-winning goal, Tomas Nosek, and the empty netter. But in this playoff series, it's really been a detriment that he's not been in this game and that he might not be in this series. Puck thrown to Martinez. He gets it on for Pacioretty. Martinez throws this one in behind. Alexiak bumped off the puck. Waugh tries to hit Hintz. Sagan. Waugh in back. Poked off from Theodore. Then this one thrown to Alexiak, trying to find Heiskanen. Heiskanen shoots in behind. And then Jamie Benn. Raduloff gets onside. Raduloff works on Martinez to try to spin to Sagan. Sagan still tied up. Looks for Raduloff. Raduloff looked for Sagan. Benn trying to intercept this puck. And then Kiviranta's out there. Shot that one wide as well. Then it's Alexander Raduloff. Back for Klingberg. Off a skate. Stars try to keep it in. Kiviranta shot this one through as Dallas changes. Now they reach 30 seconds of zone time for the Stars. On a cross, a shot that one wired through. Perry tries to get it down. Vegas tries to clear it out of the zone. They can't. Finally, it comes to center. Pacioretty looks on back and looped. More zone time in one single shift by the Stars than Vegas has had. Only by about 6 seconds, though. Puck lanced into the Golden Knight end. And then sending around for Marchessault. Back for Schmidt. Holds on. Dickinson. Stars try to carry this one across. Hintz with the hit. And now the Golden Knights furlough this one off the boards. Shot that one in front for Marchessault. Save! Hudobin. With 9:11 left in the second period. And a little bit of a melee on that side. No score still in Game 3. Hey, man. Maxwell 91, I really, oh my God, I'm so sorry, man. I understand that. Maxwell, bullying sucks. It's horrible. Man, I don't have enough words to say how that's just garbage. Like, I've been bullied before over stuff. Like, I don't feel comfortable getting into it, but I have been bullied before. I don't want to say I understand it. I understand bullying. I don't understand that it's happening to you. But you know what? I'm really appreciative that my stream does help you. If I can do the tiniest of things, like just sitting there and yelling through a computer, yeah, absolutely, man. Just try your best to live through it. I know it sucks, but you're going to do better by just being yourself, man. But if I can help you a little bit, I love that this makes it better for you. I really appreciate it. I mean this just for my career and just, for fun. But if this stream is going to help someone be just feel better and live a better life, then that's freaking awesome. So I hope you're good, man. I hope you're okay. But yeah, we're all here for you, man, in this stream. This is a great stream. We're all here for you. But again, hopefully I can make your day a little better. I know that's just some horrible stuff. But yeah, absolutely. All love here. Tommy, I tried that Charlie drink. If they made a drink about a TikToker, I'm going to scream. Didn't she sign a contract or something? That's what I heard. And like this other TikToker who's from Boston was like, that's ridiculous. I should have sponsored it because, Dunkin' Donuts is the Boston drink. Here comes McNabb. Try to pass that one in front. It'll be intercepted. Dallas to center. Spiked off the boards. Held on the side. Foxa. Sent onto the corner. Heiskanen. And I'm back for Alexiak. His big 6'5" reach will help him. Vegas, close to center. Marchessault, tipped away. Stars with room. Como looks for Dickinson too far. Schmidt, but then turned over because Dickinson will get it to the point. And he had a bad angle pass to Heiskanen. So Hudobin will get all the way out of his net and tap to Heiskanen. 8:30 left in the second period. Heiskanen got absolutely pummeled. I don't know. That's not a penalty. Carlson holds, shoots wide. His stick went through his skate. The referees didn't call anything. Goes through to the center side. Gurianov looks to spy. Martinez is out there. Shot off of a body. And then the Knight went down trying to go through and play the puck. Then Hudobin. Back along in behind. On for Heiskanen. Miro Heiskanen. Close off the boards, intercepted. Schmidt will side this along for Carlson. On back for Martinez. Martinez flicks this one off the boards as well. On off a stick, Golden Knights keep it in. Star trying to go down there was Janmark, but he doesn't have a stick. His stick is broken, so it's like a power play until he can get one. Shot that one through to Carrier. And the Stars have to stop this puck, but finally it gets through and it will not be an icing, so everyone can change, and either a player or a new stick can come back on the ice. Rattle off defensively trying to get back. They send it to center for McNabb. A 6-shot on goal lead for the Golden Knights. It was tied early, and then it's been all Vegas on their shots. But the momentum and the play has been in favor of Dallas. Rattle off lost pressure there. Shot in across off the glove of Hintz. Banked on the boards, then rattle off. Hintz will shoot this to Lehner, Then here comes Ben and rattle off trying to poke it there. Sagan looks, but he won't go onto the board. Sagan off of his stick. And then Lindell to try to play defense. As Carrier is pushed. I don't know if it's an icing or a penalty. I don't think it's a penalty, but they look at this forecheck play, pushed in by Hintz and then rattle off this whole thing. They've put a lot of different units out there. And it will not be a penalty. It was an icing. It wasn't positive because there was a lot of pushing and shoving. Yeah, absolutely. See you another time if you want to come on the stream. I'll be streaming tomorrow. I'll still probably be streaming later. When the NHL and the NFL game is done, I will be streaming still. Also, when there's a stoppage in play, I will get an update, provide an update in the Lakers game. Como back for Foxa. Foxa to the point. Held there. Shakara's on the right, tries to go get it, but Carrier brings it on through. A good stick check by Reeves. Zone time is reaching 25 seconds for the Stars. Dickinson, Como lays a hit. Como try to backhand this puck through. Still held down. This zone time now reaching nearly 40 seconds. The Stars still keep it on along for Como, and it does reach that time. Stars still battle on along. Here's Holden on through. Banked off the boards, and finally the Vegas Golden Knights get out of the zone. Here comes Shakara. Boots this one off the stick and sent it off of a player. Then Holden will shoot this one through with a pass. Marceau in. Shoots deflected wide. Stars will get to center. Gloved off by Hintz. Hintz in. Shoots save later. Tried to stop kick that one, and then Vegas will get it out. And here comes Riley Smith. Smith holds, turns the brakes, waits for a pass. He'll shoot it on along the boards. Smith finds Stone. Marchessault, Marchessault and then Carlson. Carlson, Schmidt. Schmidt pass to the side. And that went off of a stick. 4:58 left in the second period. No score. Off of a stick check by Pavelski and then Schmidt as well. Knights bank this one along. Here comes Carrier off of Gurianov. Carrier in behind. Pass to the slot. Too far. Backhanded it along to the boards. Stars will boot to center. And then on for Sagan. Sagan shoots, save later. And the rebound goes across as the Golden Knights will corral it. Stone tied up. Sagan with an 80-mile-per-hour shot. That's the third fastest, whatever you want to call it, in this game. As Sagan reaches. Sagan holds. Pass to the slot, too far. Radulov tries to reach it, and the puck finds way to Lehner, and Radulov gets dumped by Martinez with Stastny yapping at him. Lehner even takes a few words at the Russian-born winger. No score still late in the second period.
Tara, did you know Geico is now offering an extra 15% credit on?
Also, thanks, guys, for the like.
That's 15 on top of what Geico already gives. What are you waiting for?
Ah.
Menzel to sing their own beats.
Very tired, guys. I'm fucking do the stream. I had no classes today, no homework. I do have a quiz tomorrow, but I'll be studying. I do have a class tomorrow as well, but I just had a quiz on that one. So it's kind of a find a way to understand it by yourself class. Still a commercial now, around 4 something. You only have class 2 days a week. I have class 3 days a week, but 2 of the days it's the same class. Communicate. Well, I have 4 classes, but only 2 I have them online with the actual professor forcing a Zoom call. One is on Tuesday. One is on Wednesday. One is on Tuesday at 11:15. One is on Wednesday at 10:45, and one is on Friday at 10:45, 11:15. I'm free on Mondays, and I have no classes. I have no Zoom classes on Mondays, and no Zoom classes on Thursdays. I'm doing mostly gen eds right now, so I've been taking a few classes at County College. Smart move. Smart move. You save money. Dallas, Los Angeles next Sunday. I might do that a little bit of that Cowboys-Rams game. Actually, no, I will not. No, I will not. No, I will not. I completely forgot. I have a hockey radio show that I'll be doing on Sunday night. I have 2 gen eds and 2 major classes. Intro to Communications, Archaeology, and Language of TV Digital Media, as this puck goes right off the face-off to Laner, who sits it through and covers with 4 shifts this period for Corey Perry. And my other gen ed class is... what's the other one? Introduction to Politics. Do I have the WMSC schedule? Because on the website it seems to be a little off. Like when our shows are, I'm not sure. Tommy Bavaro is a bigger WMSC head than I. So I don't know if you have his number. Just like message him or text him. Here's Smith. Comes in through in the offensive zone. Smith holds to the point. And then taken by Kiviranta, who's able to push this puck through. Kiviranta to try to go get it, and he goes back to this defenseman, Lindell. Vegas in the zone, holds to the slot. A shot in front was deflected. Pacioretty looking for Smith. Pacioretty goes down. Smith trying to poke it, and Waugh is out there. Martinez sits. Here's Waugh, shooting wide. Off of the side, then Martinez. To Pacioretty. Glove save and a beauty by Hudobin. It's intro to politics, not to poli-sci. It's just to politics. Poli-sci is different. So Smith tried to make a pass to Waugh, which would have been an interesting one, but it went off the skate of Esa Lindell. Perry's still yapping around at the Vegas bench. Trying to win that one back. Reeves onto McNabb. Stevenson in behind. Stevenson off of his stick. 3:04 left in the second period. Still no score. Rattleoff sends Sagan. Lane Green machine out there. Sagan to Ben. Ben off of his stick trying to poke it through. It gets to center. Off of Hanley. Rattleoff. Jamie Ben is out there. Laner will stick handle it away. And then Vegas will get there. Stevenson drops it off. Reeves a shot. Deflected wide. McNabb trying to get to the point. Dallas will get it there. Trying to hold on through. Taps down for Sagan. Sagan holds, shoots, rebound there, poked. And is never able to get it through. Here's Klingberg on to Heiskanen. Heiskanen pulleys his way across. Trying to tip it on for Sagan. Sagan loses the puck. On back to Alexiak, shooting off a screen. And then McNabb will boot it to center. Too far for Stevenson. Here comes Heiskanen. Heiskanen on his own. Draw pass. Pavelski. Heiskanen. Too far, and then a star went down. Marchessault, Stevenson, and Reeves. Marchessault's shift just started. Reeves kind of end of his shift as well, along with Stevenson. as Chandler was able to make a hit there. Reeves trying to get the puck out. Both him and Reeves and Stevenson would love to change. Gurianov shot to the slot. Passed that one off. Then for Lindell, that one got blocked. Gurianov to the point. Trying to keep this puck through. And then here is a chance in. Carlson, save! Hudobin. William Carlson, when a rolling puck had a breakaway. And he didn't have the greatest of pucks, but as that one rolled, Carlson beat the defenseman, and he never was really able to just swing this puck through because it was a rolling puck. Usually you just want to shoot a rolling puck and not trying to make too many moves, but he had a decent chance of breakaway, but Hudobin just all down there for the save.
That is a huge stop there for.
Total minutes of 17:57 played in Game 2, and he scored a goal. A really good one. Right through the legs of Hudobin on that one in Game 2. It was Heiskanen. Stars will throw this one to center, trying to find room. Again, poked back by Vegas. Excellent defensive play. There have only been 4 goals scored in this series. When you look at the other numbers, 11 goals scored in 3 games between the Lightning and the Islanders. Heiskanen in back off of Stastny. Como on a cross with 51 seconds left in the second period. Golden Knights will clear it through. Taken back off of Klingberg. Passes to the slot. Here's a chance. Theodore. Toe drag. Theodore tried to move. Had a decent opportunity. Here's Shea Theodore off the boards. Went back and shot it in around. Here comes Tuck. Drops it off. Martinez. Back there. Blocked off of Stone. Had it, and then 20 seconds left. Here's a breakaway. Alexiak. Score! Jamie Alexiak in between the legs of Laner, who is sitting on his butt looking at the scoreboard. Well, I can't believe it. What a goal by Jamie Alexiak. And this all happened because Jamie Alexiak got a feed off of a block. Martinez is not even up to just switch past the skate. And a timely goal. Finally, Dallas has been a better team. Oh, and that's a bad goal for Robin Lehner. He was not even able to push it in. Took his puck off the leg, goes to the skate, and big hug. Alexiak got a lucky break, and now with 6 seconds left and icing the third of the game and the third against the Stars. So Vegas will have a face-off in the Dallas End. This was that perfect pass. A Knight went down, and then as Heiskanen made the pass, it had just a lucky goal. As Heiskanen hugs the guy that scored the goal, as he was the guy that made the play. 6.7 left in the second period. The Stars lead by 1. Again, though, it's a defenseman who scores a goal. Perry will just sit on the puck, and that'll end the second period. With 16.7 seconds left in the second period, Jamie Alexiak makes it 1-0 Stars. Both teams are yelping at each other. And just the wind blown out of the sails of Vegas. No, Tommy, I saw it. I saw what you said, man. Yeah, he should not have let that puck go in, but he scores a goal at an untimely time. And so Lehner had a great period except for the final 20 seconds. It's 1-0 Stars after the second period is concluded.
Your mission. Stand up to moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis and take it on with Rinvoq. Rinvoq, a once daily pill.
All right, I'm going right now to the NFL. 14-7 in favor of Kansas City in the final minute and 11 left in the second quarter. And I actually lied. I forgot to look up the NBA. I will do that for you. And also, this half is coming to a close. If the Lakers game is not over, or if it's an overtime or something, I will broadcast that game as well. If this game, as Watson steps up, jump pass, throw that one deflected to the ground. And it'll be 2nd and 10 as Watson got hit by Jones after he let the pass go. It doesn't look like I'll have a chance to broadcast that game. 1:18 left in the fourth quarter. Possibly if Houston can come back, they're down by 7. 105-98 in favor of Los Angeles. Do I have a goal horn in my room? No, it's off of my computer. Watson throws this, taken by Fells. Fells makes the first down, go past tackles. Another few tackles, and he got passed right through to the 40, I believe the 36-yard line. So Houston will try to win this one. Watson throws for the touchdown. Too far. He had Fuller. And since it's an incompletion, it stops the clock with 42 seconds. 2nd and 10 for Houston. They're in absolute field goal range, but they're down by 7 points. This was obviously that big Fells play that was made also before. And the Chiefs have been good, but Houston has really worked this ball down the field. And keeping Mahomes on the sideline is how you're going to beat this team. 3 and outs will decimate your football club. Here is Watson. Stays in the shotgun. Evades a hit. Watson has to jump past that one to Johnson, and he completely missed him. But that was because he was rushed with a blitz. So now it's 3rd and 10. 36 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Watson in the shotgun. Watson steps up, throws, and Fuller is nowhere near the ball. It's an incompletion, so it'll be 4th and 10. We'll see if they bring out Kayame Fairbairn, which it would look like they do.
This first half was all about checking out the rookie, L'Jarius Sneed, and he's gotten it done. I mean, flat out, these wide receivers we talk about.
Fairbairn will go for the 51 field goal attempt to draw Houston within 4. 30 seconds left in the quarter. Snap good, hold good. Fairbairn completely wide to the right. Hey, Max Soul 91. Glad to see you're back on the stream. It's 1-0 Dallas Stars. They scored with 16.8 seconds left in the second period. It was an egregious goal let in by Robin Lehner. It was a puck off the leg of Lehner. Second goal in the series by Dallas. Second goal in the series by a defenseman by Dallas. Goal went to Jamie Alexiak. And also in the football game, Kayame Fairbairn just missed a field goal. So Mahomes in the shotgun. He doesn't take a knee. They're going for more. And he throws this pass incomplete to Sammy Watkins. 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Watt is out there defensively for Houston. see if they take a knee or if they just continue to go for more. I don't know who won the coin toss, so I'm wondering maybe that's why they're not taking a knee. Here's Mahomes going for something, and he got him. He got Watkins, and Kansas City calls a timeout. They've got 2 more. And the game is final. I won't be broadcasting that game. The game is final at the NBA. Los Angeles wins 110-100, and the game goes to commercial for the NFL. But Los Angeles beats Houston 110-100, so the Lakers will have a 3-1 stranglehold of the series, which means Houston will be in elimination mode unless they can go to the Western Conference Final. So both teams in LA are a win away from going to the conference final.
Fan zone, folks looking on from hither and yon. That is the Chiefs after the timeout. First out of the 40.
So here's Mahomes. Steps in the gun. He'll pass that one to Kelsey. Kelsey makes a move. Stiff arm to the helmet. Kelsey gets a first down to 32 and the first penalty of the game. Long time for yellow flag. I haven't seen those in a long time. And we'll see what the penalty is.
6 catches for Kelsey. Watkins has 5.
It looks like it might go against Kansas City, an offensive, like a block in the back or something. No, it's even worse. It's a horse collar tackle against Cunningham, the linebacker, Zach Cunningham from Vanderbilt. And they're going to call horse collar tackle. I mean, he grabs him by the top shoulder, but it wasn't bad. I don't know. But Kansas City's going to benefited off a wide field goal. Is going to have a chance to get more points. They might go up 21-7 or 17-7 here. They're really into range of a field goal attempt. We'll see what they get. They still have 2 timeouts. They've got 9 seconds left in the second quarter. You definitely go to the end zone here if you're Mahomes because you've got time. You've got those 2 timeouts. Mahomes steps up for the touchdown and intercepted. It looks like it was intercepted. No, didn't get 2 feet down. There was a penalty flag anyway. And it looks like it's going against Kansas City. And that took so much time that probably going to call a timeout. Whoa! It's a penalty against Houston. So even if he did intercept Mahomes' pass, now there's 4 seconds left. And they're going for Butker immediately. If there was a little more time, about 3 seconds left on the clock, they would have definitely gone to try to score another touchdown. But they'll go for the 17-7 lead here. Harrison Butker on the kick. A 29-yard field goal attempt for Butker. Here it is. Snap good. Hold good. Butker. It's good. 17-7, Kansas City, end of the half. So Kansas City takes a 10-point lead, and they will be getting the ball at the end of the second half. So they'll get their 3 points, and that's the end of the first half for Kansas City and Houston. 17-7 in favor of the defending champions.
Also, the continued discussion on the social justice movement. We'll give you Tony's thoughts on what happened tonight. All coming up. Toyota halftime is next.
Okay, so the NBA's over and MLB and stuff, but we'll see how close the NHL game is to coming back. Oh wow, that was actually a lot of time. There's about 6:53 left in intermission, so the game will be coming back soon. It did it again.
Dallas City.
Here we go.
Alex
Finals
Warren will be
for the GM of the year. Oh, I just missed it.
questionable for the Islanders. We will for the Lightning rather. We will have the Islanders and the Lightning for you at 8 Eastern on USA.
I picked the GM of the year to be Jim Nill from Dallas, former scout of Jimmy Nill, former scout of the Detroit Red Wings. But it looks like it won't go to him. I don't think he's even eligible.
As business moves forward, we're all changing the way things get done. Like how we redefine collaboration, how we come up with new ways to serve our customers and deliver our products. But no matter how things change, one thing never will. You can rely on the people and the network of AT&T to help keep your business connected.
Get extra napkins when you order a hot and juicy quarter pounder. A normal amount of napkins just won't do. Not enough. The fighting spirit is one we all share. For Eduardo Perez, it drove him to thrive in his search for a better life. Immigrating from Guatemala at 18.
Still a commercial there. They'll come back in
a line coach,
a few moments
sous chef,
at some point, I assume.
to the top of one of the most challenging professions in the world, proving that there is no challenge that can hold back a fighting spirit. Since 1925, he has proved that it doesn't matter where you come from, it matters what you're made of. Well, no, prove for those with a fighting spirit.
What do we want for dinner? Burgers. I want a bucket of chicken.
I said this on a previous stream, but
It's the easiest
that
because it's the cheesiest.
Kraft commercial where the girl yells, "I want a bucket of chicken," gets me every single time. So funny.
Excellent. Everything we do, whether it is just
Okay.
sandwich, we want to take good care of our guests by not just giving them good food, giving it to them quickly, but also safely.
And Chick-fil-A means
Also about 4:30 left in intermission.
taking these extra
Still 1-0 in favor of
people, and I'm gonna make sure that it
Oh,
feels like
Dallas.
home and that it feels safe for everybody that I come in contact with while I'm there.
The race to the FedEx Cup kicks off in Napa Valley as the PGA Tour season begins with the Safeway Open. Tomorrow, 4 Eastern, all golf.
A moving scene. We have opened the Tour de France a month ago. I never thought I would say that.
Now they open up the sprint. It's a track race.
It's going to be very close. Alexander Kristoff has won it.
On the line. Wow, Lamar.
Caleb Ewan, that's how you do it.
Whoa, my goodness. Wow, they're making it clear. And loads of the peloton have come down.
The favourites of the Tour de France, the men who are looking to win this race in Paris.
Continues tomorrow 6 a.m. back on the ice, second period.
Just showing some more of this goal at play by Alexiak. I wanted to say it's really good, but it really wasn't. Okay, Josh. Cool. Go Vegas? All right. Again, I don't have a dog in the fight. I don't really care about who wins this game, this series. My teams are New Jersey, Vancouver, and Detroit, and the closest team to contending was Vancouver, and they lost. It was hard. It was hard for me. They lost a few games ago in Game 7 in the series against Las Vegas.
Must be the Calder Trophy. That's a cup. No, not that one either. It's the Jennings Trophy. I'm pretty sure it's your coffee cup. I've been looking for that.
It's not just the shoes, the armor, or the aircraft. It's something more. It's the will to fight and determination to win. Found inside each and every Marine that answers a nation's call. Battles won.
Be back before.
Oh, the Alexiak goal actually is already on YouTube. Interesting. That's pretty quick. We'll see if that's the only goal of the game, just like what happened with the Klingberg goal in Game 1.
Experience amazing.
In bocce ball, this little guy is called the Polina, and the goal is to get your ball closest to this guy. Sort of like the NASCAR playoffs. Think of the Polina as a trophy. Now, over the course of 10 weeks, 16 drivers race from coast to coast, starting in Darlington, and the action continues at Richmond and Bristol, where someone gets their ball closest to the Polina. So to recap, the NASCAR playoffs start this week. 16 drivers, 10 weeks, 4 rounds, 1 champion. Got it?
All right. Ready to start the third period of Game 3 of the 2020 Western Conference Final between the Dallas Stars and the Vegas Golden Knights. 1-0 Stars between
As we get set for the third period in Game 3 of the Western Conference Final, Jamie Alexiak with the Dallas Golden
and also between Vegas as well.
Darryl Haskinen now leads the NHL with 15 postseason assists. The defensemen have worked in on 41 of the 55.
Here we go. Dallas defensemen have scored in the playoffs, have factored in at least in the playoffs, 41 out of 55 Stanley Cup playoff Dallas Star goals. In the round robin against the Blues, the Avalanche, and the Vegas Golden Knights, and in the playoffs against Calgary and Colorado. Dickinson to try to go and get it, and then Schmidt will tap this one off the board, chased by Tuch. Carlson to go and grab it. On for Stone. Stone too far. Was checked off the puck. And then flip in off the stick of Alexiak. Stone looks to pursue. On for Heiskanen. Vegas will go back to center and defensively work on their craft. Schmidt on along the boards. Tuch will chase. Spied off by Heiskanen. And then a hit along the boards. Theodore for Stone. Tuch chases. Alex Tuch. Trying to throw that one in front. Too far for him. And then back to the point. Theodore. Slap shot. Save. Robin.
I think that's been the most impressive part of the Golden's game is just his rebound control has been so good. Shea Theodore can really tee it high and let it fly. You see the battle down low.
But this is the play where Stevenson makes a pass to the point, and then Theodore, wow, just a slap shot where, I mean, it was seen, but just clear vision. Just a real clear and clean slap shot. Back across and Radulov has Sagan. Sagan shoots that one deflected wide. Radulov, they tried to send defensively all the way back off of Klingberg, and no icing because it went off a Star stick. Klingberg off the stanchion. It went out of play. Are they going to call delay of game? Yes, they will. John Klingberg, who's been Superman in the past 2 games, commits a bad penalty. John Klingberg shot this puck right out with nobody on it, and Smith was on him pressuring, but Smith's stick was nowhere near. So that's an easy penalty for the refs to assess. And then here's the chance for Alexander Radulov and Sagan. Oh, that actually never got deflected. It hit the blocker of Lehner. On for Pacioretty. Pacioretty shoots, blocked by Janmark. Las Vegas on their power play to try to tie the game. On off the left circle. That one trickled wide. On for Pacioretty. Back off of Carlson. Vegas trying to keep this one through, and then Janmark shorthanded. Janmark trying to go through 2. Here comes Joe Pavelski shorthanded. Pavelski trying to tie him up. Here's Janmark trying to get his backhander, and finally the Knights are able to escape here on their power play. Stone, then Pacioretty shot in. Carlson is there as well. Stone to Pacioretty. Try to go find Theodore right through his stick side, and now he's able to go through. Marchessault, Theodore, Pacioretty, Stone, Smith. Stone goes down, and now a penalty coming up. The Stars at hook. Blake Como commits a trip on Max Pacioretty, and now, as the French-Canadian winger gets penalized for tripping the Montreal Canadian ex-winger. You ever consider being a rec hockey ref? Maybe I'll do that fun way to make cash. Maybe. It would be fun. Vegas calls a timeout, and usually those work. They're calling a timeout now. They're going to get a 5-on-3 for a good amount of time. Now, if Dallas kills the first penalty, the first penalty is only about 11 seconds apart from the second penalty. There's 17:28 left in the third period, so everybody gets to have their defensive assignments. But Vegas will work with a minute and 1 second left on a 5-on-3, which will give them a lot of chances, obviously. On back defensively, the Stars will try to clear it. Kept in by Carlson. William Carlson hands it off to Pacioretty. Pacioretty back to Theodore. Theodore in the left circle. On for Stone. Stone. Theodore. Pacioretty in his wheelhouse. Deflected wide. And then it goes to center. It was blocked by Lindell. And then Stone's got it back. Stone twirls. Shakara's there. On for Carlson to Stone. Stone in the shot. Hit the post! That puck hit the post, and it will be cleared to center. Theodore gets it back at center ice as well. Theodore hung this one on to dry for Pacioretty. Has Theodore to the back. Finds him. Theodore to Stone. Bobbled on him. Stone. Theodore. Slap shot. That hit wide. And this puck gets ricocheted out of play with 5 seconds left on the 5-on-3. But here's the play. It's Theodore, and this shot, oh, that was a goal because it was going right through, and instead of going in behind Hudobin, it hits the post. And it's the second post the Vegas Golden Knights have hit in this game. The second period, a crossbar, which was a few minutes before the bad goal by Jamie Alexiak. Not that it was bad for him, but it was bad for Lehner. Here comes Theodore. Holds on. Power play is coming up at a minute with it. There's the chance. Shot. And a save made there. Here's Theodore. Fakes it. Gets it back. Stone to Theodore. Theodore lets it rip. Score! It was deflected on its way through. And somehow, he fucked down his way through. And it's maybe the first Vegas defense for the goal this year. And it is. There's no better to do it than Chase Field. Marchessault's there. Smith is there. It might have gone down. He might have managed to cut down. We're going to have to look at it, who the goal will go to. But when I was kidding, we think Field 7th goal of these playoffs. Now it's a whole different game, 1-1. So they did not score on the 5-on-3, but they did score on the 5-on-4. Here's Marchessault to go tip it back. 5:47 to go in the third period. Vegas has tied it off of a Theodore blast. Stars working it in, and then Ben. Radiloff is there. Ben in behind. Ben looks for Radiloff. Ben goes down. Radiloff again, and then Vegas will turn it to center. The breakout play. Here's Carrier. He has people. Tuck to the net wouldn't go. Probably should have passed it to Stastny. And then the puck finds its way to center. Stars look for the steal, and they won't be able to get it. At center, though, here comes Ben. Ben. Gurianov shoots blocked. Shot to center again. And then winded in off of Lindell. And then Waugh. And Gurianov tries to go back down and gloved through and held by Lehner. 24 shots on goal for Las Vegas, 19 for Dallas. And so the first defenseman for Vegas does score. Theodore shot, a really good one. But Dallas now has to get their momentum back as Vegas has really pushed the pace in this third period. Also, along with his 7 goals, 11 assists for Shea Theodore, 18 points. Face off down there by Janmark. Stars push the pace. Pavelski off of Tuck stick. Stars trying to get it through. On from Pavelski. On back to Heiskanen. Heiskanen picked off by Carlson. On for Stone. Stone backed off from Tuck. Tuck shoots, save Robin. Gurianov, and then a fanning play by Carlson. Knights keep it through. Shot off of a deflection, and Carlson in around. Stone in the backhand of the boards. Backhanded it across to Pavelski as well. And the Stars will shoot this thing to the boards. It goes in behind of Lehner, and Theodore will bring it out for Vegas. Theodore lances this one off the boards. Lindell fights with Smith. Klingberg trying to get the puck out. Here's a chance. Whitecloud shoots, blocked! And it finds its way through again. Nick Holden out. Stars trying to get it through Hintz. Tied up. Vegas works with numbers. Holding in behind. On with Smith from Gretzky's office. Then back to the point. Held a shot and the night went down. Smith backhanded it through. And then across for Smith from the point. That shot found Hudobin. Hudobin down. And then Stastny on the Whitecloud. Whitecloud shoots, save. Hudobin, and the stick went careening to the ice as well. The puck will be fired all the way down, and for the 4th time, icing comes up against Vegas. Comes up against Dallas, excuse me. So the face-off here in front of the Stars net with 12:59 left in the third period. Klingberg and S.I. Lindell will be the defensive guys out there for the Stars. One there by Schmidt off the glass. Pacioretty works for it. Pacioretty here, holding, waits, still shot in behind. And then Klingberg. Back off of Perry. Here comes Lindell as well. And then poke back. Tap through. And sent to the boards. And Sagan finds Ben. Sagan late man. Ben shoots, score! Jamie Benn! Jamie Benn fires this puck through a body. And this guy has been the heart and soul of the Dallas Stars since they changed their franchise with Jimmy Hill. And for him to score a goal like that, hit the pads by Mullen, Laner is way out of the streets. But the captain of Dallas finds a way through it and into the net. And it is 2-1 Dallas again. Well, a Dallas lead. Three cross, still go through. Finally, it will be one across off the scrim. Jamie Benn, the guy, as he was able to find a way to score a goal here, and as this is back to the point again. Heiskanen, then Dickinson, then thrown out back for Tuck. Tuck moves in on Heiskanen. Tuck trying to find Theodore. Theodore, perfect pass, right in the middle. Holds it. Whitecloud shoots, saved open. Rebound, puck's loose. Trying to wrap it past him, and it wouldn't work. Stastny up for Whitecloud. Holds. Back to Stastny. Trying to pass it through. Hudobin's down. Hudobin has the puck. And diving down, Radek Faksa, who got whacked in the face, but he saved the goal. 2-1 in favor of Dallas with 11:30 left in the third period.
SUV ever. Fix your passport to adventure. The Passport Elite. Honda, official vehicle of NHL.
Welcome to DraftKings, the land of the millionaire. Where you can offer a variety of ways to compete for one.
That was a real big moment for Jamie Benn.
Partner of the NFL. During week 1, anyone and everyone can draft their squad, pile up points, summon out leaderboard, and join more than 140 players.
And for him and his Stars, momentum at this time in the third period, and also Jamie Benn's goal was the first goal in this series scored by an offensive player by the Dallas Stars, and the Lean Green Machine went to work, and they got it done. Still a lot of time left, of course, for the Stars. Just a really big momentum shift. Vegas they've been and are looked at as the better teams. They're going to have to find a way to come through and win this game somehow, or tie it or something. If the loser, of course, will be down 2-1. They're not going to be in fear of eliminated. They're not going to worry about a stranglehold. It's just one game, but obviously game 4 on Saturday will be huge. And yeah, that's the play. Dickinson goes down, putting his stick through on Stastny, and Tuck did a great job of getting this puck into the zone. But Fox is injured too, so Vegas loses Nosek. Now Dallas loses Foxa. Important third-line players. Held on for Whitecloud. Whitecloud shoots at a far angle, and that deflected to the boards again. Taken by Dickinson in his own zone. Shot on for Jamie Benn. Ben shoots this one through and then all the way in, and then Dickinson lays a hit there. Ben on Whitecloud. Theodore. A pass for Marchessault. Marchessault. Heiskanen fell. Marchessault fell. No call. Stars will go with it and flip to center, but then they can't get it completely because it was kept in by Smith. Battle on the board, Stastny. Vegas held it in, but then Theodore lost his footing, so he has to go regroup. A 9-shot on goal advantage for Las Vegas. A 5-shot on goal advantage for Las Vegas. There's a shot on it, another one on a save by Hudobin as Pavelski chipped that one through. Glove down and into the Star zone by Whitecloud, delayed offside, and now the Stars are able to go with it. Janmark pitched that one through. Pavelski on a cross. 10:20 left in the third period. 2-1 Stars. Shakara pressured by Theodore. It goes into the Vegas zone. Schmidt will take the puck and will lug to center. Schmidt goes down and then tried to find some room. That puck lanced all the way down, and for the fourth time again, I think it's fifth time again, icing, and again against the Stars. And here's the chance that Smith had. And yeah, Hudobin made a desperate save. He was not at all good in game 2. I mean, they had to pull him and put in a guy who'd never played in the National Hockey League, at least even in the regular season, as a shot is wired there on Hudobin. But Hudobin's had a fantastic game today, only letting in 1 goal. And it was by the amazing Shea Theodore. Stars work off the boards. They're up 2-1. Goals by Alexiak and Ben. A goal by Theodore for Vegas. Golden Knights work it to center. Throw to Carlson. Carlson works on Alexiak. Alexiak, shot save! Hudobin, he had a real chance. Vegas is buzzing. Theodore steps, waits, and passes to Carlson. Carlson shoots! That went wide. Held on by Alec Martinez. Martinez deflected off of Corey Perry. He shoots it in, and the Stars will change their entire line. Poked off of the boards, off a bouncer. Sagan can't get it. Vegas shoots in. 8:55 left in the third period. 2-1 Dallas. Hudobin in behind gives it to Heiskanen. Stars will break the center. With room, it's Radulov. And Ben there as well. Lehner turns it to Schmidt. And then picked off. Here's Ben. Backhander. Poked out by Radulov. Can't get the puck through. Vegas survives. Tapped off the stick. Dallas is not allowed to touch. So in comes Marchessault. Throwing it for Smith. And then Vegas just went right to the zone. For some reason, he just screamed in. And I don't know why. It was clearly an offside. And right now, 8:33 left in the third period. Jamie Benn with a goal has made it 2-1 Stars.
We love our new home. There's so much space.
We have a guest room now.
But we have Anne.
You're slouching again, Ted.
Expired. 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 Thanks, Aunt Bonnie. It's a lot of house. Hope you can keep it clean. At least Geico makes bundling our home and car insurance easy.
So commercial will be back soon for this
I'll have to check.
sequence
For bundling made easy, go to geico.com.
as we edge later and later in the third period of Game 3.
Order some pizza for the kids, or order Subway. Big football subs all the time growing up.
Man, it's so much. Dad opened one up in the shed.
What's in the Italian BMT? Come here every day.
Now get a free footlong if you'd like to, because it's footlong season.
All right.
If you're looking for a Hollywood premiere, take a star-studded showdown of beauty on Sunday Night Football. See Sunday night. Cowboys, Rams on NBC.
So we're back. 8:23 left in the third period. Dallas has a 2-1 lead. Here's Stevenson trying to win the draw. And it goes back into the Stars' end. Back through for where Pavelski was. Shakara chases. And a hit on the boards by Carrier. Holden tries to get it to the point. Yeah, game 3 will be tomorrow between New York and Tampa Bay. I'll do that game as well. McKenna and then Janmark will wrist that puck through. On for Pacioretty and then Martinez. I'm back for Gurianov, a little too far. Vegas will move the puck through. On and behind off of where Stevenson was, then Alexiak. Then this puck thrown down. And taken by Hintz. Pitched along and chipped back from Tuck. Tuck shoots. That bounced in! How did that go in? How did that go in? Tuck off of Keith Dovin and a fluky goal. It'll be Alexander Tuck 2-2. And Alexander Tuck has a stellar, absolutely amazing playoff. Fires a puck. It goes off the Golden, and I can see Dallas potentially. Dallas might absolutely. It's possible to try to take this goal off the board. Because Marcus Stone goes right in front of Udova. He's not complaining much. Vegas is absolutely challenging this. Vegas is challenging this, and I have a feeling this goal is coming off the board. I have a feeling that they're going to get this off the board because Heiskanen does not push Stone in. Stone's skate is on the... They're saying that he was pushed into the netminder? I don't think so. I think that I don't have that much of a problem with it. But according to the National Hockey League rules, I think that this goal is going to come off the board. I really don't think this will be a goal. So we'll see what it is. I will tell you if it's not a goal. If it is a goal, you will know. I don't know. Most of the Vegas players are whispering on what their chances are on this call. So let's look at this again. Tuck sweeps through. Heiskanen's hitting Stone. And Stone, here it is. It's a good goal. No goaltender interference. So because of that, Dallas loses a timeout. Well, not loses a timeout. Yeah, again. They commit. They now are going to be called for delay of game. So Vegas, just tying the goal, is going to get a power play. And Stone is really happy, of course, because he might have been penalized, or the goal wiped off the board. So here we go. We're tied at 2. Dallas here. 7 minutes left in the third period. 1:45 left in the power play. Vegas looking for 3-2. Stone on a cross. Back for Theodore. First offensive player for Vegas to score this game. Alex Tuck. First goal of the series for Alex Tuck. Pass up Pacioretty. Wide open. Pacioretty shoots. Save. Down there. We're open on it. Puck is loose. And it'll be taken back from the side where they try to get back to Theodore. He had a real chance. And it drops to center. 1:14 left in the power play. Theodore drops it to Stone. That he completely missed. It never even hit Hudobin, though it looked like it did. Backed off the puck. Here's Pacioretty. Tap pass too far. Carlson. Theodore can't keep it in. Final minute of play in the power play. 6:12 left in the third period. We're tied at 2. Goals by Alexiak and Ben for Dallas. Then coming back after giving up a lead, goal for Las Vegas. Goals by Theodore and Tuck. Tuck, the aforementioned, brings it back in. Theodore scored the power play. Tuck forced the power play. Then back from Tuck. Backhands it through to where Marchessault is. Marchessault slotted one off the boards, and Schmidt tries to get back into the play. Schmidt holds, waits, and Hudobin stops it. Somehow that puck was loose, and Anton Hudobin is the guy didn't even touch the goalie. His skate was on his skate. Mark Stone's skate was on Hudobin's skate. No, he didn't kick him down, but his skate was lodged through. That's why I thought, because he was trying to move through the body, that they were going to call no goal. But they do call a goal. They did call a goal. So now 24 seconds left on this power play. 5:38 left in the third period. Carlson on the faceoff for Vegas. Out there. Stifled and won by the Golden Knights. Theodore hands it off to Pacioretty, who lost the puck. Stars trying to clear. They can't get a good clear on it as here comes Smith. Smith off the puck. Trying to take that one through. Theodore. Stone. Theodore. Stone. Back there through. Hudobin's down. And the puck never went in. And the penalty is killed. Radulov comes out of the bench. Out of the box. The Knights are really pushing it. Here comes Pacioretty. Stone in behind. Back on for Gurianov. The final 5 minutes of this game on 3. We're tied at 2 here. There has not been an overtime in these playoffs. There almost was last night, but Tampa Bay scored with 8 seconds left in regulation. Puck thrown close to where McNabb was and then hurried by Pavelski. Back for Whitecloud. Whitecloud off the boards. Waugh will shoot this one down. And then getting back up is Carrier, fought off by Alexiak, one of the 2 goal scorers for Dallas. Off of a stick and then turned over. Here comes Carrier, backhander, forced wide. Taken there by Holden. Back through, a force up behind the boards, on the boards, behind the net. And then forced up by Schmidt. That went off the side of the boards, and it was a stanchion play where Hudobin had to go back down. This puck will be forced all the way through, and once again, we've got icing against the Stars. .38 shots on goal for Vegas, 21 for Dallas. As this is the play where it's a tap pass to Smith. Barstow to Smith was the opportunity. 1 force, 2 force, 3 force, and still a save by Hudobin. Puck will lance off a high stick there. So just off of that face-off, 3:52 to go in the third period. This will probably be the last stoppage unless we get to overtime.
Discover no annual fee on any card. Another bundle in the books.
We'll see what happens here. As I've said, I will be on this stream doing, obviously, football to football ends, but hockey, I will be doing hockey. I don't care if this game goes to 4 overtimes. I'll be on doing it.
What do you say? One more game of backgammon? Your life. With Oscar Mayer Deli, it's just as much all from it. It's a reason to come together. To taste something good. A taste we could all use right now. So let's make the most of it.
We will see when we get back what happens in this game, of course. maintains this momentum. Where does it go?
Discover. Accepted at 99% of places in the U.S.
All right, so since there is no other game today, they can play as much as they want on this ice. Tomorrow, of course, Game 3 between Tampa Bay and New York. The Lightning lead the series 2-0, trying to go back to the first Stanley Cup Finals since 2015. Patrick Maroon is here, which is strange, I guess, scouting the team that he may play. The Stars and the Vegas Golden Knights out there now. Winner of this series takes on the winner of Tampa Bay and New York. Dickinson kicks it back. Tuck will be able to shoot this puck through. And then Fox to go chase it down. 3:40 left here in the Vegas zone. Schmidt turning the puck over. Still trying to get it out. And intercepted by Lindell, and then he lost the chance to go get it. He'll just backhand this one through into the Golden Knight zone. Vegas will get back through. Marchessault shoots this puck in. Hurried battle off the stick. Oh, and that hit Whitecloud right in the face. That puck hit him in the face. He's still out there, though. Here's Theodore. 39 shots on goal, only 2 let up by Anton Khudobin. 21 shots on goal by Dallas, and 2 of those were let up by Robin Lehner. So the shutout bid record is over for him. Here's Theodore, falls down, tries to trip Perry, and Perry came over and just ambled around to go get the puck. Perry down there. Sagan. And then off the glove, threw across Alexiak. Back along, centered, and offside is the call with 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining in this third period. Tied at 2. Face off in the Golden Knights' end. Last year's Game 3 went to overtime between the Blues and the Sharks. A controversial hand pass by Timo Meier to Erik Karlsson, and the Sharks would not win another game in that playoff. That was actually the last game of the Stanley Cup playoffs the franchise, the San Jose Sharks, have won. Rattleoff trying to poke the puck. Stone will get that one through. Karlsson shoots this in. 1:54 left in the third period. Back to Schmidt. Shoots that one through. Rattleoff. Fought off by Karlsson. Onto the point. Hold. Schmidt. Slap shot. Save. Rebound, and then Sagan will clear this puck through. Doesn't look like it will be icing. It is not. McNabb. Oh, it will be, actually. They will call it. It's a little too far for him with 95 seconds remaining in the final period of play. That puck, actually, by Schmidt was slapped, and it hit Jamie Benn's stick for real. That really helped. One of the reasons why this is not able to go on board. Sagan has had the longest shift. Jamie Benn the shortest. Rattle off 4 seconds more. But Jamie Benn has a broken stick. It looks like he'll still stay on the. He will stay on the ice still. He just gets a new one. Stars poke this one back. Klingberg. Shot off of a skate and then pulled him back. Stars trying to intercept and go take it. Here's Whitecloud. He'll shoot that one to a stick. Marchessault to the back as well. A minute 10 in the third period. And Hudobin is out of his net, and he seals up the puck. All slug, Stars fan? Okay. We will be here as long as this game is going on, and also I will bring you commentary of the Texans and the Chiefs at the end of this period. If this goes to overtime, I'll just do the 20 minutes of it. If it will be ended in the third period, then I will, in the last minute and 6, then I will do the entire game. Carrier hit by Como. Como back, and Shakara out there trying to pull this puck through. Pavelski battled there, still checked away. Shakara as well. Pavelski and then Shakara in behind. 45 seconds left in the third period. Puck piked away. Here's Stevenson, dropped it off. Shot one deflected. Rebound there, pulled through and stopped by Hudobin with 37.7 left on the clock. As Dallas went down to block a shot, and oh, what a play there. McNabb had his leg down. He might have gotten a piece. You're actually a Winnipeg Jets fan? Oh, okay, but they're out, yeah. I'm a Devils, Canucks, and Red Wings fan, so I don't really care who wins this game. The 40th shot on goal for Las Vegas. Sagan off of his draw, and it's illegal, so Carlson gets pushed out. Sagan having a chat with the referee. And they'll give a second on that one, 36.5. They have not fixed the clock. We'll see if they do. Now they do, 37.7. Face off one to the back by Vegas. Shot in and deflected in behind. Taken away by Dickinson. I assume you probably don't like Vegas also because they beat your Jets a few years ago in the Western Conference Final. Schmidt held on the board. Stone and Theodore. Theodore in back. 18 seconds left. Theodore will pull this one through. Icing for the first time in this game coming up against the Vegas Golden Knights. Pacioretty was not fast enough to the puck. 14.5 to go, and this one face-off is going to be in the Vegas zone. Who do I want to win the cup? I don't care. There are only two things. I don't really care who I want to win the cup, but I picked Tampa Bay to win the cup at the beginning of the season, and for a New York team to win the Stanley Cup would be really cool, and I don't hate the Islanders. 7 seconds left. Spiked off of the glass. Held through. Stars have a chance. 3-on-2 with the second left. Ben shoots save. Another save at the horn. Oh, and we are going to overtime. 3-on-1, and Lehner is clutching his side. But if he doesn't make that save, the Stars take a 2-1 lead in the series off a buzzer beater. It would have been Ben's first goal of second goal of the series. Ben shoots one. Lehner's down, and then Ben, he's not able to shoot another as the horn sounds. But Lehner is bracing. We'll see if he will play overtime. If not, Marc-Andre Fleury will start overtime. We will see. Islanders are your third favorite team. Oh, okay. Tommy, who's your second favorite team again? You've told me, and I can't remember. So we're going to overtime. The Stars won. We're in overtime in Game 7 of the Western Conference semifinals. Kiviranta won that one. Vegas were in overtime as well in this series as well, only once, just like Dallas. And that was Dallas actually Dallas won another overtime game in Game 4. I believe it was a Faxa goal. So they're 2-0 in overtime in the season. And for Vegas, they are 1-0 in overtime. A Riley Smith overtime playoff goal against the Chicago Blackhawks. Carolina. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I'm New Jersey, Vancouver, Detroit. All right, let's go to the NFL, and then we'll head back to overtime in about 20 minutes. Should be around the end of the third quarter here. for the Texans. We're commercial.
What else? Your fries.
Oh, so I get to try an overtime call. This will be nice.
Welcome to your 30-minute full body strength. Yes, you can tell the time. Come on.
And so, yes, for the second straight year, the Western Conference Final Game 3 will head to sudden death overtime. Dallas and Vegas have never played in a series before, and they've never played in overtime before, at least in the playoffs.
Take a look now at the career of Andy Reid, brought to you by Lowe's. Andy Reid, 22nd year as the head coach, 14 in Philly, 8th year, 37 regular season wins. Got a little dessert right there, the 10 division titles, 15 postseason wins, and the cherry on top, Super Bowl champion for Andy Reid. And of course, he loves cheeseburger. There it is.
4th and inches for the Chiefs are intercepted in the end zone, but a penalty is coming up. And there's a little bit pushing, but we'll see what the penalty is. On 4th and inches, Mahomes threw an interception, but he's saying that there's going to be a penalty. A pass interference coming up against Houston as it's 24-7 Kansas City, and the Texans scored first in this game. Bradley Roby gets the penalty, but it's really not looking good for my Texans. So Roby sits back, and let's see where the penalty's coming up. Roby is going up against the receiver. Roby, I have no idea how this is a penalty. He's just moving on the receiver. He barely touches him. I have no clue if this is a penalty. So the Chiefs are going to get first and goal and have a chance to go up 31-7 and basically close out this game with 12:51 left in the fourth quarter. Handoff, and Belair gets maybe a yard. So it'll be second and goal. Watson's still on the bench, looking to get on the field. We thought he was going to be able to get on the field right there with the interception in the end zone. Should have been a touchback, and Texans at the second and goal, but you see there that was not going to work because of the penalty. Mahomes under center. Mahomes will give to Hilaire. Hilaire will be wrapped up for nothing, maybe a loss. And it'll be third and goal. And you know almost absolutely that the Chiefs are going to go for a pass here.
He goes backdoor on you, and what that means is generally when offensive linemen move this way, you expect these guys to, but he'll jump behind those moving offensive linemen and still have the quickness with that little swim move to get back in and make a tackle.
Mahomes gets out of the pocket, throws it, then touchdown, Kansas City. Touchdown, it's Tyreek Hill, and it's really just out of here for Houston. Kansas City is just taking it. Tyreek Hill's first touchdown of the season, and the Colin drag route beats the guy that was penalized, Bradley Roby. Completely there, and Mahomes just looks better than ever. Perfect throw, perfect catch, and blocking home. Catch the Butcher home. Six, that's been good. It is 31-7. Defending champion. 11:25 left in the fourth quarter. Watson will try his case for something. So at commercial for them, we'll see how much time is left in the overtime. In the intermission before overtime, there should be still a lot of time left. But that was quick, I guess. 7:47 left in intermission.
My hair looks this incredible, even in 100% humidity.
I catch 100% of kids who fall off their bikes.
I answer 100% of my mom's phone calls. No, it's 100% of good time, Mom.
I use a 100 emoji 100% of the time.
I eat 100% of my green beans. 100% don't like them. 100% don't care.
Take it up to 100. Clinically proven Head and Shoulders. Still your best friend. And now your co-pilot. Still a father. But now friend. Still an electric car. Just more electrified.
How many overtime periods for the Dallas game? What do you mean? How many overtime periods do I predict, or how many overtime periods will happen? Since we're in the Stanley Cup playoffs, it'll be as many as possible. How many overtime periods do I predict? I think this will end in overtime. I think this will end in about like 9:58 left in overtime. And Dallas wins with the goal by Matthias Janmark. And we're back. Not in overtime, but in Kansas City. Well, not 90 exact, but that around that time, like the early to mid, like 9 something. Kansas City 31, Houston 7. The Chiefs will kick off. And it should be a touchback. Here's Butker. He'll take the kick, and they'll boot this all the way down. And no touchback. Take it out. Back to the 20. To the 25, right at the 24. Carter was the one who took it. Really fantastic what the Houston Texans and the National Football League are doing. On the back plates of all of the helmets, they're allowed to put something against racism and other people that impacted them in that way on the back plate. A Texan had Breonna Taylor, a Chief had Stop Hate. That is amazing. That is awesome. Applaud it. Okay, just my opinion, but you know. Watson in the shotgun. He'll take it. He'll throw it over the middle. He finds Fuller, and Fuller dives for a first down. Yeah. What is that for? But what company is that for, Tommy? Do you know what NHL? Do you know what company that the NHL cards are for? Here's Watson. Pumps it. Throws it on the long. He's got Johnson, who's been very good. Johnson took a screen, and he runs a little for a first down. Yeah, I think it is Visa. If it's Visa, I can't because I'm Bank of America. Watson in the shotgun. From around the 40. Watson steps up, evades a hit. Watson goes to the line of scrimmage, and Chris Jones takes him down. So he gets like a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 9. I don't think he lost yardage. I don't know why they'll count this as a sack. From what I saw, it looked like he was past the line of scrimmage. Well, no, they will count it as a sack because he gained no yardage. Pat runs it to Johnson. Johnson for a first down, past the 40, close to 35. He's on the 37-yard line. David Johnson's been the best Texan all night. 9:35. He's 73 yards, 10 rushing attempts in his first regular season game as a Houston Texan, and a touchdown. The only touchdown of the game. And it was a running touchdown as well. Watson motioning in the shotgun. Fulton and all the offensive linemen out there to protect him. Watson Back in the shotgun, 2 to the slot on the left, 2 to the right. Watson steps up, gets drilled, and he fells, no. Stills, Kenny Stills, did he catch it? No. They say that the ball hit the ground before his elbows did, and he never gained clean possession. So it will count as an incompletion, and he was hurried. The Chiefs have rushed Houston a few times. We're getting close to starting overtime, but the Chiefs have rushed Houston a few times, and Watson has been there. Watson under center. He's got Johnson. Watson's under center, and Houston calls timeout. The first timeout of the half for the Texans.
All we do is hand you the bag. Simple. Done. Get that. Change.
We've just been finding a way to keep on pushing. That's a buffalo flatbread bullseye from my mouth to amen. Oh, hi, the new real buffalo chicken covered in tangy buffalo sauce.
Check commercial right now. We got about
For just
a minute left. About a minute 25 left in intermission, and I'm gonna head there because there's no use. You know, I want to get there when the overtime starts. Just deal with another malfunction off the television. Man, what's wrong with this thing? Here we go. Got it. Overtime just about to start right now. Did they open the rec center? Because I know they have gyms open at 25% capacity. The rec center will open on Monday. I'm very excited, and I believe Laner is starting overtime. He was hit hard, but he's going to be starting overtime here. Dallas and Vegas. So the Lean Green machine out there with the Stastny line, against the Stastny line. Here come the Knights trying to pull that one through, and then the Stars had a chance as that one's poked off of Sagan's stick. Here in overtime, Knights bring it on along, taken off from Ben, and then poked it along. Here's a chance to win it, Radulov. Score! Alexander Radulov, 31 seconds into overtime, his second overtime goal since he was a Canadian. And the Stars take a 2-1 lead the series. Clean pass, tipped on off the stick, and Radulov circle top shelf popper. And you want to think that Laner was worried about getting hit hard as before, but he went angle, threw a beautiful goal. Alexander's second ever playoff overtime goal, and 33 seconds in, the Russian doesn't eliminate, but beats Vegas and takes it. And gives his team a 2-1 lead this year. The gets that pass, go long to stretch through, Radulov in, shoots and scores. And that's just a huge goal for him, his momentum. He had a kind of an annoying game, but at the end, he's got the last lap. So did his team. And he'll head to Saturday night. Up 2 games. Total. That later was really that Saturday night. You don't get 7 overtime, you get 33 seconds in, and a Radulov game-winning goal to win Game 3. All right, guys, I'll see you to. Actually, oh, that's right, the NFL game's still going on. Oh, okay. I thought I was gonna be done. I was just saying see you tomorrow, but that game ended so quickly that we can go right to the Texans game. Even that game's basically over as well. So as we were watching the Dallas Stars, the other city, Houston, the Texans have marched right down the field. 2nd and 6 from the 22 of Kansas City. Watson throws it, touchdown! His first touchdown of the year, touchdown pass, or touchdown anyway, and it is going to go for a pass to Phelps. Yeah, not really smart. Radulov able to shoot that puck through. But, he gets it. Radulov shoots it high. Later might have been very nervous, but he won the game in overtime for the Dallas Stars. Here, Watson, great pass to Fells. And big time is now 31 to 13, and the Texans are going for 2. Watson steps up, throws it high. It got deflected, batted down. So no good of the 2-point attempt. It stays 31 to 13 with 7:15 left in the fourth quarter, and then there's really no way else for the Texans to come back and do anything here because you get the big touchdown, the first touchdown of the season for Watson, but I hate you. Why is your TV so fast? How is that even possible? I don't know. It's just really good. This is a nice TV, and my brother gave to me. So if you guys want to watch the game, I would turn off NBCSN and hockey because I'm going to be doing the rest of the football game, and then and then this stream will be done. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for, hopefully I'll have some of it, Game 3 between New York and Tampa Bay. Islanders trying to come back in the series, and Lightning trying to take a 3-0 lead in the series.
Hey, hon, I'm gonna order some pizza for the kids, or order Subway. We ate footlong subs all the time growing up.
Saying it so much, Dad opened lap in the shed.
What's in the turkey breast? Turkey breast. Interesting. What's in the Italian BMT? Come here every day.
Good food that's good for you. Well, good for you. Now get a free footlong when you buy 2. And order ahead for quick and easy pickup. Because it's footlong season.
Since I have Fubo TV, I have Red Zone for the NFL, so I can't wait to watch some Red Zone on Sunday. Although I think Sunday's game is at 3:00, if I'm not mistaken. No. Yes, Sunday's game is at 3:00. So I will be streaming that one on Sunday. This is kicked away, and there's a little bit of an outage on the side of the camera, but then Rome was able to get this kicked around the 28-yard line. So 7:09 left in this fourth quarter. The Chiefs will have another chance for a possession. They'll probably try to drive this ball down the field, but keep it as long as possible.
And in July, he announced, I cannot allow myself to potentially transmit the virus in our communities. Simply to play the sport I love. If I am to take risks, I will do it caring for my patients. And so his team has shown nothing but support and admiration for that decision now.
Very special man, and I'm sure he is enjoying this game on television.
A handoff to Valaire will take a couple and be around at the 31. He knocked down there.
Edwards Hilaire picking up 4 yards here. Andy Reid, we were talking about Andy before and his career. The one thing about him, and if you follow football, everybody was happy for him.
Yep.
Last year to win the Super Bowl, no matter what team you're a fan of. At some point, everybody around football, everybody inside the National Football League, was very happy for him. The classiest guys we've ever been around the sport.
Back for Mahomes. He will take it to Valaire, and he gets absolutely smothered behind the line of scrimmage. So it'll be third down for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Edwards Hilaire has just exploded on the scene tonight. And yes, he's got some good blocks, and yes, he's got a lot of other things to worry about on this offense, but it has been a lot to him. It has been a lot.
Valaire also scored a touchdown today, as did
That young man right there, and
the running back
he's in their division are going up.
for, you probably saw that on the Discord, Tommy. Yeah, Reed is like, I don't want to catch COVID and have the visor. Well, good for him. Mahomes steps out, throws that screen and bottled. And is that going to be a fumble? No, they're calling incomplete pass. He just got wasted and slammed down. And that ball was loose, and the Texans thought it was a fumble. But no, he's not wearing a mask. He's wearing a visor, which is, he thinks it acts as a mask.
You sit there, or I do, because you go, all right, Nicole Hardman, not much tonight, right?
No, what a catch.
He has one of the best ratings as a receiver in the league a season ago. So the next week you come out and all of a
So
sudden,
Kansas City will punt.
take off. A lot to go.
The punter who acted as
Kansas City's first
the snapper for the kicks as well. He punts this all the way down. No touchback. Go past the 20 to the 25. Close to the 30. Made a tackle. Was the 35. And at the 35, he goes out.
54-yard move, 19-yard return, 5.5 to go.
5:30 left in the fourth quarter. 31-13 Kansas City. I will also say something that really helped with Dallas was they usually get a lot of goals and a lot of points from their third line, but the Mean Green Machine, excuse me, was really good. They scored 2 of the 3 goals, and the 2 of the big time guys had the goals. The second goal, Jamie Benn, and Radulov had the third.
ABC's Transplant is the best medical show on television.
You think everyone in that restaurant will
We will see what the Texans like. They want to really gain tempo, or if they feel like it's garbage time, or whatnot.
I had big plans for this year. Instead, all the other thermometers were sold out, so I bought this meat thermometer. Is it gonna work in my mouth, or I gotta stab it in my thigh like chicken? No. My children are monsters. They're not
So we're back. Clark Hunt, the chairman and the CEO of the defending champions. He is really liking what the Chiefs have done today. A pretty big effort, of course. Watt on the sidelines, obviously, defensively, so the Texans will be able to work on offense. He's been on the field a lot, though. That's kind of the reason why Kansas City was able to win this game. And Watson will run for a first down.
Yeah, this is what we're used to seeing out of Watson is, yes, he gets a lot of pressure and people in his face, but so often he can make you pay for it. Well, tonight that didn't really happen.
Position on Antonio Hamilton for a long gain of 30 yards down the 22-yard line.
And a little bit of a pick switch.
And that was a good play by him as well.
A little confused. I think Hamilton thought he was going to take the inside guy and was lucky to get back in it. Under front of it, that are going to walk in touchdown.
4.5 remaining in the fourth.
What was that nice night?
Watson is just wrapped up by Chris Jones in the defense of Kansas City.
Sacking another Clemsonite. Two guys who played for the Tigers.
Nick Martin this time, the center, is going to believe that O'Daniel is just going to be a spy. And he's just going to hang out there. But as soon as he turns to help his buddy, O'Daniel comes and gets a sack.
Season for him is first sack of his career. Finally, Randall Cobb, the longtime Packer who spent last year
Cobb will
Dallas,
get a pass there off of Watson, finally close to the first down marker. It'll be third down.
comes over when they decided they were going to spread it out after the trade.
First and goal, actually, he's able to get across. I didn't see if he was that close to the first down marker.
I'm just so stunned he wasn't a factor in this game. 800 yards for the Cowboys last year. Just didn't work his way up there at all.
First catch of 9 for 17. Watson out to the end zone, too high, too tall.
And Watson threw that one high for Cobb, tried to get his first touchdown as a Texan, and just too high. 3:11 left in the fourth quarter.
Really, at this point in the game, you're hoping you're going to carry some momentum into the next game, right?
We'll be here at the fourth quarter.
Out of the Texans on the offensive side, and maybe they're just trying to figure out what it is that actually works now.
3 touchdown passes from home.
Watson was sacked 4 times. Mahomes was sacked once. Here's Watson in the shotgun. Second and goal. Watson steps up. Passes this one over. And he finds Carter at the 1. So it'll be a third and goal. And here I would just give the ball to Johnson. I know. That's what I don't understand. There are actual people. They put in a Zoom call. Oh, yeah. This is not even at, yeah, it's clearly at the 1. They put in a Zoom call of people to show their faces, but there's also actual people at the game with masks. Watson fakes it, and he'll amble into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. It's 31-19 with 2:38 left. You can kind of make the case for a ball game, especially if Houston makes the 2-point conversion. But being down only 2 possessions, only 10. But really, it's he's coming to the best. Watson will amble this one through, and they're not going for the 2-point conversion. They're going for the kick. Hold good, kick good, Fairbairn, and it is good.
31-20
So it's an 11-point lead for Kansas City with 2:38 left in the fourth quarter.
Warning, they've got 2 timeouts at their disposal. If you want to put the ball back,
Kansas City has 2 timeouts. Houston has 2 timeouts.
Yeah, I think you got to try and get the ball right here because there's no guarantees you ever see it again. So I probably do go for the onside kick. What do you think about the rule that they've flirted around with, making it like it's a 4th and 15, send the offense out there? If you can pick up the first down, make it, take it, you get to keep going the ball.
I think I like it. I didn't at first, but capturing an onside kick these days is tougher than it's ever been with the new rules.
Because you don't get the run up,
Right.
right? At least before the kick.
So Houston was thinking about using an onside kick, which, I mean, the thing is, like, that might be their only chance.
There it is.
But I see a squib here. That's what I see. I don't see an onside kick. I see a squib.
Ball every 8 or so.
And I'm wrong, and that's one of the worst onside kicks I've ever seen. The Chiefs might score a touchdown because of this onside kick. They bring it to around the 19-yard line of Houston off of an onside kick. Not only does Houston not get the ball, but it flipped it over all of the Texans, all of the Chiefs for the last guy of defense who juked about a few guys, and now the Chiefs are in the red zone, up 11. Basically, they could bury this game right here. He just chipped it. He made a juke. It looked like he was going to score a touchdown, which hasn't been done in a long time. But it's actually 19-yard line. It'll be a 1st and 10.
Just did a crazy.
Mahomes behind center. It looks like probably just run the ball this whole time.
Mahomes takes over
They can go get a touchdown if they want, but they don't need to do that. On to Hilaire. Hilaire moves past 2, and he eventually is tackled after a 3-yard gain. 2nd and 7 coming up for Kansas City. Houston takes their second timeout.
I'm going to give the Texans defense a little credit here for just hanging in there. Boy, at the end of the first half, when they were on the field forever and it was opening night, you're always tired anyway. They have just sort of done the best they could here in the second half and kept competing throughout.
They did. Casey scored on his first possession of the second half. We had a 17-7 lead at the half, 24-7 early in the third. At least they now made it respectable, an 11-point differential. Kansas City, meanwhile, they got the extra 3 days off to play a week this Sunday, and they will play at SoFi Stadium, which is also the home of the Chargers, as they go out to Los Angeles. Second down and
Mahomes under center, gives to Hilaire. Hilaire guts through, gets past the first down marker, still going. He was tripped up by Fisher. He was tripped up by his own teammate. And if he was not, he would have scored a touchdown, and it probably would have been 38-20.
137 yards.
137 yards for this rookie, and this game is basically over. Hilaire gets through, makes a move. What a hit! Hilaire goes in, hits the corner, jukes through, and if Fisher doesn't bring down his own teammate, he's in for his second touchdown of the football game.
Kept his feet and almost scored without it.
Averaging 6 yards per carry tonight. 2:18.
So
Takes its final time.
Mahomes under center with Hilaire, and then first and goal. Kelsey moves back to Hilaire, made a juke, and then Watt made a play. But the guy who's going to get the sack is Hall. The stop is Hall. So it's 2nd and goal, and he loses yardage.
Takes it down.
And now the 2-minute warning.
To the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. So first, tonight's attendance, as we take a look at the replay, and I'll give it to you.
Watch this as the running back. Here comes JJ. I'm definitely spending out of that one. Forget that. Oh my God, who's 96?
DJ Hall.
That's one of those that hurts.
And
Oh,
yeah, like he was looking at Watt. And they're just looking at the replay on television. Looking at Watt. Hilaire made a spinning move.
As announcers
And-
are prone to say when teams are trying to sell tickets, home team announcers, plenty of good seats available. But unfortunately, not tonight.
not tonight.
Everyone who was allowed to go to this football game is all standing. 2-minute warning. I thought there was a. He went to commercial break. Apparently not. Mahomes in the shotgun. They scored touchdowns in 11 goal-to-goal drives in the 2019 playoffs and 3 in the Super Bowl. Hilaire is close, but he will not get in the end zone. It is 3rd and goal from the 1. They'll probably just let this clock run down, too. Got about 45 into a minute between the play clock and the game clock. Mahomes in the shotgun. He's got Kelsey there. 1:20 left. Mahomes shotgun. Give to Hilaire. Hilaire is going to move through, and he's not going to get anywhere. Loses yardage. Houston has no more timeouts, so Kansas City will have to do something with the ball. Like, they're going to have to do a play. They're going to have to kick a field goal or go for it. They're going to go with Harrison Butker late in this football game. And Kansas City will probably call timeout once this gets to about 1 second on the clock. And I don't know if they did or that they just went for a delay of game. Kansas City did call a timeout in time. So with 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter, they'll go for field goal. I'm confused that Liam McHugh is going to do the NFL post game, but there is a National Hockey League playoff game. So you got to talk about that as well. And we'll see. Doesn't really matter. Butker for a field goal. That's good. Kicks that one through. 34-20. Kansas City, they lead now by 14 points. It will not matter, but they have the 14-point lead with 33 seconds, so.
Yeah, performing 2 songs.
Jimmy, I think we got our lines mixed up.
No, that was correct. It's all about me.
Houston.
Right after the game.
We'll get the ball now with 30 seconds left. You wonder, though, if Houston goes and takes a knee, or if they say, we're losing, we should just play till the final whistle. Watson will get his helmet on. This means nothing, but maybe some momentum for the Texans. Try to get through as they'll lose their first game of the season. Kansas City will win their first. Kansas City was favored anyway. I thought this game was going to be a little closer, but they came through. They were able to outlast the Texans in the second quarter. Houston hung in there, but just not going there. 30 seconds left in the 4th quarter. The fans here are starting to really cheer. 1st and 10 for Houston. Watson in the shotgun with 30 seconds left. Watson takes it. Oh, they're not kneeling. They're going for it. Watson shoots it out to Cobb, who gets a pass on around the 30-yard line. And they can walk off the field if they'd like now. The game clock is less than the clock. Look like they're going for it now. The final play of this game, Watson throws it out and it off the fingers. So it's not the last play of the game. 2 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Everyone wants to get off the field now. It doesn't really matter. Kansas City sign and that I don't approve of, being a Texans fan, red and yellow, screaming, Houston, you have a problem, but whatever. Cooks is out there. 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and it looks like now they're going to kneel. They don't want anyone to get injured here. A play that means nothing. Watson will take the snap. They'll kneel 2-1-0, and the Chiefs win the first game of the NFL season, 34-20, and they will be 1-0, and it'll be 0-1 for Houston. So that's it for the NFL. Thank you guys for tuning in for the Dallas Stars and the Vegas Golden Knights. Alexander Radulov wins it in overtime, and Kansas City beats Houston 34-20. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. We'll probably see you tomorrow. I got a quiz and some stuff, but I'll probably see you tomorrow for Game 3 between New York Islanders and the Tampa Bay Lightning. So have a good night, everybody, and happy hockey, everybody.